Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Critical Beauty. Today, I'm back with our live group chat. There's so many things to talk about pageantry, and we're going to talk about Miss Universe, the new pageant, Miss Cosmo, Miss Charm, Miss International Queen, whose finals, by the way, is going to take place tomorrow in Thailand, and other stuff related to pageantry in general. So tonight I have Gaspar Cruz, Gaspar, and I also have Noemi Melendez, who is the international director, Miss International Cuba director, and Hector's supposed to come here. Lenka unfortunately could not make it because she is not feeling very well. And hopefully Luis Lopez will also show up tonight. So if you guys have any questions for him, please feel free to jot your questions down and in the chat box below, and I'd be more than happy to read them back to our viewers and also to the guests. So just waiting for everybody to log in. Okay. I hope everybody's doing fine. Hi, Gaspar.
Hi, Rafa.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Looking gorgeous.
Thanks.
Ooh, I love your posters.
Oh, they're the three
I
states I've
love.
lived in.
Oh yeah, okay, they're cool. Houston, of course, where you live.
Houston, New York, and San Diego.
Oh, you live in San Diego, right?
Yeah, that was my hometown.
Okay. And we have Wilfredo.
Hi,
Hi
Wilfredo.
guys.
Hey, Wilfredo.
Hey Gaspar.
Hola, mi amor. How are you?
Hola mi corazón, bien, ¿y tú?
Okay, so Luis is going to talk about his Miss Grand USA experience. Okay, because as you know, we have a beautiful new representative. Her name is Cora Griffen, and she used to be Miss Georgia USA, I believe 2021. I think.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, she was
Yeah,
2020.
2021.
2020 to
Oh, she was
21.
COVID year.
2020?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
COVID year. So she competed with Asia Branch, who won from Mississippi. Okay, and then let me see. Hold on a second. I'm trying to
Okay,
get.
my baby's trying to say hi.
Okay, Noemi.
oh,
Oh my
you're
God,
so
cute.
cute.
What's your name again?
Her name is Liberty. Okay,
Liberty. That's
go
right.
down.
Luis, do you have a dog?
I used
Wilfredo, do
to.
you have a dog?
I used to. She passed away. Can you guys hear me okay?
I can
Yeah.
hear you. Yeah, I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I used to. She passed away 2 or 3 years ago. She was the love of my life. She was amazing. So hopefully soon I can add on a new puppy in my family.
What kind of dog was she?
A chihuahua. She was a chihuahua.
This one's a Chihuahua.
Yeah, I like
Chihuahua.
it.
Because Gaspar's Chihuahua, you had a Chihuahua. Noemi has a Chihuahua too.
hmm
Okay. So everybody's like, having Chihuahua except me. Mine is a little she my dog is a terrier mix. She is a rescue dog. My partner and I adopted her back in 2020, COVID. And we didn't know exactly when she was born, but when we picked her up, she was already like a year and a half, and she had her own litter of like four puppies, and they all went to good homes. And it took her a while, and I never had any terriers before because terriers they're very hyper breeds, and they're very territorial, and they like to bark, and they're also predatory. They like to chase after small animals like squirrels, rabbits, and whatnot. So when I take her out to the yard or to the park, I never let her loose. She's always on leash because I don't know what's going to happen if she suddenly sees a rabbit. She's going to run after it. Okay. Or she also runs after cars. Okay. What about you, Gaspar? Does your dog has any issues like that?
No, she only barks when someone knocks on the door, but for the most part, she's not a barker.
Okay, Jenna Barker.
She loves chasing squirrels, but she never can catch them.
What's wrong with her?
Well,
But
she's
she's
usually on the
doing
leash.
it.
Okay.
That's what I was guessing.
Yeah, Noemi has a chihuahua to her name. I think her name is Tina, right, Luis? Tina.
Tina.
Yeah, Tina.
She
And
is
then
so adorable.
yeah, she's gonna join us today, but she's still at work, and she said she just texted me and she said she's gonna be a little bit late. So I don't know what happened to Hector because every time I invite Hector, he said yes, but then again I texted him again and no reply. So I don't know.
So
I
I
think I'm
w
gonna stop inviting him because he never shows up. This is like the third time he stood me up. Okay.
but you know that you can always invite me.
Of course, I can always invite you. Of course,
But hey,
naturally.
just to do a correction because I knew that was lingering in my head. She was Miss Georgia USA 2021.
Oh,
2020.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, because she didn't compete when COVID because that when COVID happened, I know the one that competed there was Stephanie. She competed for Ohio in that
right,
year. So, and then, all her pageant journey, and then she became later on Miss Grand USA or United
right.
States
Hmm.
and top five in Miss Grand International last year.
Did Cora place in her year in Miss USA? I don't remember.
no,
Did she make the
Um,
cut? No, she didn't make the cut.
no.
no, but she did a good job. She was one of my favorites because kind of interested, try to think back. Uh, I had a feeling that I met her when I was in Miss Saxon USA. If she, because normally Miss Georgia USA go to the pageant, so I have a feeling that I met her before, but I didn't interact like while we're besties or nothing. But
Oh,
she
okay.
is amazing.
Yeah, she seems like it. Guess who's
Oh,
watching? Our good friend Brian. Hi, Brian. How are you, darling?
hey, Ryan.
Hi, boys.
Hi,
Yeah.
Brian.
So he did say that Cora did not place during her year at Miss USA. So thank you for confirming that. Jonathan Akinwafe. Hi, Jonathan. Takahashi in France. Say hi, guys. For researchers
Hi.
of beauty pageants in the rich West. Universal Miss is rooting for Tatiana Calmel for Miss Peru Universe. Miss Universe 2024, which is happening, by the way, in our neighbor down south, Mexico City, on November 16th. So the preliminaries on November 14th and the finals November 16th. It has been confirmed by the co-owner himself, Raul Rocha Cantu. So yeah, who is going to Miss Universe besides me and Gaspar?
Not me.
Oh, you're not going? Why not you
No.
going? ¿Por qué no te vas?
I
Why are you
can
going?
because of work. We're running
Okay.
short, so and I work in the medical field during the day. I'm like the Batman of pageantry. During the day, I do healthcare, and during the night, I do pageant coaching and pageant. So I wanted to go so bad, but I can't.
Okay. Well, so even if are you gonna have any vacation days at all during that month?
Just the
Or
rest.
have you already chosen your vacation?
Well, I will. My regular vacations will be like Thanksgiving, like that's Thursday, and that's it.
Okay. But are you going to Miss Grand International?
I can't
You
say.
can, right? It's already, I mean, the date is already fixed. It's October 25th. Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
so Brian, are you going to Miss Universe? Are you going to Miss Grand International? I know you're going to Miss Cosmo. All right. Let us know. Let us know. Because a lot of people are telling me, well, I can't go. There's so many pageants going on. Like originally, Miss Universe, Miss Grand International, and Miss World were supposed to take place at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but during the same week in November. But then again, Miss Grand International changed its original date back to October 25th and whatnot. So, and Miss Cosmo is going to take place on October 5th, which is like 20 days before NGI. So there's just too many pageants going on in a span of 2 months. I mean, if I can afford it, I'd go to every one of them.
Who
Like,
owns Miss
Me too.
Cosmo?
Huh?
owns
Who
what?
owns Miss
Miss
Cosmo?
Cosmo? Miss Cosmo is owned by the former owners of Miss Universe Vietnam, because there was a controversy that had happened. I'm not exactly sure about the details, but what happened was that they tried to reapply for the Miss Universe franchise, but Kun An, the co-owner of Miss Universe, I believe she gave it to a close friend of hers. I think that's what I'm hearing. So the original owner of Miss Universe Vietnam decided to split from the Miss Universe organization and created their own pageant, Miss Cosmo, supposedly to rival with Miss Universe. And have you seen the promotions lately? I mean, they promised to award the winner 100,000 US dollars, tons of
I thought it was
sponsorship,
200.
sponsors and whatnot. Huh? What?
I thought it was 200,000.
Oh, they raised it. It used to be like $100,000 cash, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
think they're, I don't know.
yeah, I mean,
I'm I'm
they have
I'm
a lot of
excited.
money. They have a lot of money. As pageantries are big in Asia. That's where the money is. That's where the sponsors are. Everyone is going to Asia, to attend these pageants. Brian said, I'm going to Miss Grand. Okay, great. Cosmo, he said, Cosmo tried to purchase Miss Universe actually, and now Miss Cosmo is born. Okay, thank you for that information. It's going to be amazing, he said. Yeah, I remember I heard somewhere that former Miss Universe president Paula Shugart was invited to attend Miss Cosmo. And then I remember when I chatted with her and asked her about this, she said she wasn't sure. And because of the controversy surrounding it, I don't think she wants to get involved with all this controversy and have her name sort of like tainted by the scandal, so to speak. So that's what she said. Stephen Anderson, hello, Rafa, hello, everyone. Hi, Stephen. Nice to see you again. Universal says, is it really smart for all of these pageants to happen at the same time? In November, attention will go to Miss Universe, while Miss Earth International will be left aside. Yeah, exactly. If you had to choose between Miss Universe and Miss Grand International, which would you go to?
Grand.
Grand,
Grand. I'm sorry.
Universe.
because okay, Luis, why Grand? Because
Well, it's not because I'm part of the Grand USA organization and for Miss Grand Cuba. It's just I like Grand. I'm sorry.
that's okay. Don't
It's
apologize.
just the spectacle is amazing. They have gorgeous winners, mostly. I don't know. I think they're doing their job. Although the current Miss Universe is doing an amazing job, and I'm so happy for her. I I don't care if it's either because they say, oh, it's because she cannot go back to her country or whatever. Either or, she's doing an amazing job. I think she's been one of the best Miss Universe in decades that the organization had so far. So I'm super happy for her. But other than her, I think Miss Universe organization needs to do a cleaning and a revamp and new ownership.
Mhm. Exactly, exactly. Okay, so let's backtrack. Okay, of course, it's going to be the 73rd edition of Miss Universe this year. Okay, they haven't mentioned a specific venue, but it's going to be in Mexico City. No, I haven't been to Mexico City. Gaspar, you have. All right, so when we go there, you're gonna have to be my tour guide. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know it that well, but I've been there.
Well, Gaspar,
But the problem is you don't
we need
speak
to go to
Spanish.
Mexico beforehand. To do some-
I go to
All right.
Mexico all the time. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah. Gaspar doesn't
Just
worry.
call me. I will be your Google Translate
But I speak
by
Spanish, so
phone.
I can be your interpreter if you want me to. No
Yeah.
problem. Yeah.
I wish I
But
spoke Spanish.
now
I
the
will
thing
teach you.
is, it's a huge city. It's a big metropolitan city, and I heard there are so many beautiful parts in Mexico City. Now, I asked my partner Daniel if he wants to go, and he said, "Sure, why not?" But he hates pageants. Okay, so the only reason why he's going to Mexico City is to play the tourist part. He'll never go. You'll never see him, even if you bribe him $1 million. He'll never go see a Miss Universe pageant ever because he hates pageants. Okay, that's how we're like two
That's
poles
normally how it
apart.
goes.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Fine, he's free. He can do whatever he wants. I really don't care. So yeah, so far, I was checking Wikipedia because I don't in the Miss Universe website. I don't see any updates of how many countries are expected to attend. But so far, 67 countries have confirmed their participation, and 36 countries are waiting to select their representatives still. Okay, so 67 plus 36, so that's over 100, 103, and they
Well,
expect at least
allegedly.
120, 120 total. So from a logistics point of view, I'm questioning, is it even possible to feature each and every contestant, all 120 of them, in a span of what, 3 hours? Now, we don't even know if it's going to be a 3 hour show or a 4 hour show. Do you have an idea? I don't.
I've never seen a 4 hour Miss Universe show.
No,
Please don't.
no.
3 hours,
It's
yes,
all,
but not
Three
4.
hours now, yeah. I
it,
remember the olden days was only 2 hours and we were all happy.
yeah.
But Miss World can do it, that they always have more than 120 girls every year.
Yeah,
Or
but
every,
yeah, but the pageant is boring though, Miss World. The production is boring. That's
That's
the
the
I
most
only thing I
know.
have.
boring pageant in the entire universe.
Come on,
But they're
Gaspar, don't hold
banking.
back. I know you hate Miss World.
But I mean, I hate it because it's so boring.
I like Miss World.
I think most
Um,
viewers agree. Yeah, it's boring.
I like Miss World. I mean, but if I need to look for a pageant that's gonna give me something, I watch right now Miss Grand.
Of
I
course.
Miss
Yeah.
Grand Thailand.
My
Yeah.
problem with Miss World is they never really show you how the girls selected. Like no one has score sheets. There's no scores. And then the owner gets up and announces the winner. I just think that's Slim Shady.
Well,
I
but you know that
100% agree.
there are pageants that are like that. Like I think
But not Miss
Supranational.
Universe, though. Not Miss Universe. Miss Universe is not like that. Miss Universe has been very credible from the beginning because they always work with professional accountants, and you see the accountants handing the results in a sealed envelope, whatever, to the host or the co-host, and then they read the results on live telecast. So you cannot miss with Miss Universe. They've been very transparent from day one. Miss World, not so. Miss World has not never
Yeah,
been
I
very
think
transparent.
before. Let me see. I think before, well, decades before, I have a feeling that they used to show the scores, like in the 90s, and then
Miss
they
World?
stopped.
Well, they have a leaderboard, so to speak, but they got
Yeah.
rid of that. But even the
But
leaderboard,
no one that's doing well on the leaderboard does well.
thank you.
Well, one
Exactly.
person. Well, in one year when
It's a joke.
Venezuela won, when Venezuela won the last Miss World crown, that leaderboard was pretty good because they have I think was
That was
Puerto Rico,
2011, right?
Philippines, Venezuela, and they fight to the end, and they were the top three. That was a good leaderboard. But the year
Fine.
after, I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
All right, going back to Miss Universe, there are several countries that are debuting this year. That includes Belarus. I didn't realize Belarus has never competed before. So Belarus is competing this year. Eritrea, Eritrea. For those of you who do not know where Eritrea is, Eritrea. Okay, if you look at a map of South Africa, of Africa rather, Egypt, and then you have Sudan,
Mm-hmm.
and you have Ethiopia. Ethiopia, it used to be one country. Okay, Ethiopia was split into two parts. So they split the northern part and turned it into Eritrea. So Eritrea is competing this year, but there's no Ethiopia. Guinea is competing for the first time. Guinea, of course, is a country in Africa. Iran, all right, but the organization instead of calling the name Miss Universe Iran, they opted to call it Miss Universe Persia. Okay, now there's a lot of controversy going on with this organization, and I'm in the process of writing of creating a vlog focusing on Miss Universe Persia, and I heard the organization is a scam, or this pageant is a scam. So I'm gathering all this information, okay, from Persians, from Iranians themselves, who have witnessed all the horrible things going on behind the scene with the Miss Universe Persia pageant. So I'm going to blog about that. So watch for it. Anyway, so Iran, Macau, Macau.
Bless you.
Gracias.
Bless you, Gaspar. Are you allergic to something?
No, I just
Maybe you're allergic to your dog.
No,
no.
he's allergic to what was the word that you used about this organization?
I'm allergic to Iran.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no,
think
I
a
didn't
lot
want
of
to say
us.
that. I said he's allergic to a fake organization. I forgot the word.
So my sister is married to someone from Iran.
Okay,
Oh,
and you're allergic to that guy from
No,
Iran?
no, I'm
Okay.
just saying.
No, I mean,
it,
well, the reason why they chose Persia is because to basically to pay homage to the glorious days where Persia used to be an empire and
mhm.
all the beautiful things that happened, before uh, uh, Islam conquered the country, because the whole country has now been Islamized. It's a Muslim country now. So they wanted to pay tribute to all the things, the glorious things that happened before it became a Muslim country, which is great. But again, I'm not questioning. I don't have anything against Miss Universe Persia, the name itself, but I do question the people behind this organization. And that's what I'm interested in blogging about in the future. So
One of
anyway,
my one of my favorite movies was The Prince of Persia.
with what's his name? That actor is
I don't
cute.
remember the actor, but I remember loving that movie.
Yeah, I heard about them.
That's a Disney movie, isn't it? I think
No, I
it's
don't
a
think
Disney
so.
movie.
No, you're thinking about
No.
the biblical movies, the Prince, the oh my
Is there
God,
so many Prince
Joseph.
movies?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, all right, just reading some of the comments. Ronaldo says, "Hi, Ronaldo. Do you think they will place more than 20 girls at Miss Universe, seeing that over 120 girls are participating? They announced a new format in their promo. I think that would be fair. Yeah, how are you going to do that? How are they going to make the first cut from 120 to 20 girls?
I would do 20. I remember one year they
20.
like
See,
30 to 20 to 10. That was too much. I would do 20.
20? Okay.
I mean, Miss World in the past in the 90s used to have 100 delegates, and they will just choose 10, so they can do it. I mean, and if they want to be fair, they can maybe do it per continent, but they
Yeah.
used to do before, which I like that idea.
I hated that.
The
I
continental
like that idea
format.
because gave them chances to other girls to make it happen. Countries that they were not in the map before.
Well, you know what?
But
I sort of agree with Gaspar. I'm like, because it's, to me, it's just like sympathy. Well, not sympathy, that's too strong a word. But it's like this DEI thing, like diversity, equity, and inclusion bullshit thing. If you're gonna choose somebody from Africa, from Africa, who's a weak contestant over somebody from South
Latin
America who's
America.
100 times better, and
Yeah.
it's not fair for the South American girl, don't you think? People out there, viewers, let us know what you think of this concept of continental format. Okay, just because little old Miss Guinea, or the country of Guinea, has never placed in this world, maybe it's time that we should choose her, even though she's ugly or she's not as strong as, let's say, somebody from Paraguay, who's stunning, gorgeous, and was an amazing beauty with a purpose, program.
Why does
Okay, let's
Paraguay
talk,
not
people.
do
Let's
well?
talk. What?
huh?
Why does Paraguay not do well?
Maybe the national director is a problem, or
I think
coaching
it's,
any
it's too
issue.
many things involved with Miss World. My experience with Miss World in Puerto Rico, that was the last competition that I did before I moved to United States, is it's a lot of involvement about how the girls work. Like they literally need to work that platform. This is
Mhm.
not just being beautiful. Um, yes, some of those girls, most of those girls and the winners are gorgeous. I mean, you cannot
Yes.
say no. I mean, Miss
Mhm.
World have a nice ranking of choosing beautiful women, but they need to be women that work because there's a lot of money behind this organization. A lot of money.
Right.
One of my former
Exactly.
girls, she's now a doctor, she was researching and she was able to see that the current Miss World salary is almost 1 million at this point. So there's a lot of
Really?
money. Yeah, Miss World still number one. I mean, nothing matter if it's
Well,
we need to be honest. I mean, we gather a lot of girls, and they have a good money backing behind it.
Mhm. Well, anyway. Oh, Nemi's knocking at the door. Should we let her in? Let's ask her for vaccination status, shall we? Uh, just kidding.
Ah!
All right, let's admit, no, admit.
I've never had one, so I wouldn't be allowed in.
Me neither. Well, you can always lie. You can always lie. I do. Stephen, oh, somebody say, oh, NY Mets, hi, NY Mets. Miss Universe is having 130 countries, not 120. That's even bigger. Michelle
Yeah, but
Gonzalez, Louise, your sister.
Michelle,
Hi, Michelle. Hello, everyone. Hello, my beautiful brother. Hello, Rafa. I love you. Thank you, Michelle. Mwah.
you know
Our
that she's your
friend
fan.
Stephen Anderson is here. Hi, Stephen. Stephen has been dying, for us to get together, for another group chat. And here we are. No continents, he said, for Miss World. I rather have a top 24 maybe for Miss Universe. I agree. I agree.
To be
And
honest
we
with you,
have
until I see all
Noemi.
the
Hi,
I
girl.
know
Hi.
me.
How are you, honey?
Getting yourself?
And you just got out of work.
Yes.
Now, how far are you from work? Is it walking distance?
Not walking distance.
Okay.
we have a limo.
Yeah.
I have a limo.
Raul's limo picked her up.
Exactly.
Well, Noemi is glowing because later on we can tell, but
Well,
Noemi is glowing because
Noemi's going to Miss Universe because Mexico City is like close to Las Vegas where she lives, right? Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. You can take the bus.
I can take the bus. Take the bus with the chickens and
Exactly, right. Have a
the cattle.
wonderful third world
Wait,
experience.
is Mexico close to
Exactly.
Vegas?
Is what?
the what?
Mexico's not close to Las Vegas.
Uh Mexico City is actually in the center, like
Mm-hmm.
center south.
You need a
South.
plane.
Yeah, it's pretty far. It's pretty far.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can afford flying, go for it. I think what is it, this the Southwest Airlines go there, I think, or Frontier, or what about
Aero
Spirit? What
Mexico.
about Spirit Airlines? Spirit Airlines goes there, right? Right?
You might
I
make it
think
by the next
so,
day, but
but I wouldn't fly with them. I don't fly with them.
I
I
would
haven't
fly
flown
Aero
Spirit Airlines.
Mexico.
You wouldn't fly with Aero Mexico?
I would fly with Aero Mexico.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would fly Delta. I like Delta. They have great service. Or even
Yeah.
JetBlue. Those two. Yeah.
Does JetBlue go to Mexico?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I thought they only went to the East Coast.
No,
No,
JetBlue
they
flies
branched out.
everywhere. Yeah, they branched out. They go to San Francisco. They go to the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yep. I've taken JetBlue many times, bi-coastal many times.
Mm-hmm.
Good company. So anyway, so yeah, it's going to be problematic considering that there's going to be 130 countries. How are they going to do the first cut from 130 to 20 or to top 24? Now, maybe it's better, if they could just select like the top 60 contestants and bring them to Mexico, and all the other ones who are clappers could just stay home and watch. I mean, like,
No, I think they all should be there. They all should perform at prelims, and the 20 girls
exactly.
with the best scores from prelims make the cut.
well,
Mm-hmm.
can they do the prelims like online? Can they do?
No,
Nah,
that's how you rig
it's
a
not the
pageant.
same because
Okay.
the countries that will have access to theaters and productions and TV, they will make make it look grand, and the ones that they don't have access to that will be like in the backyard of the house, in the
Correct.
school theater. I mean, I don't know until the pageant is there because they're saying too many countries, but nothing is confirmed.
Yes. Yeah, we're not even sure if all these countries will be able to go to Mexico because of visa. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
I would think some of these contestants will have to fly to America, uh, before taking their connecting flights to Mexico City, and America requires visas, right? I would think. So yeah, that's going to be an issue. Now, the Maldives are competing for the first time. Everybody knows where the Maldives are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Uh, the island of Mayotte, which is actually a part of France. Okay, well, this year they decided to accept French overseas territories like Mayotte, Guadeloupe, Martinique, and Réunion. Now, Mayotte is one of the overseas French territories that is competing for the first time this year. So weird. Moldova, you know where Moldova is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If you're a Miss Universe fan, you should know where these countries are. You should know each and every country and their capital city, okay? If you do not know the capital cities, you are not a real Miss Universe fan, okay?
Where's Moldova?
I was waiting for Gaspar to say something.
Moldova. Okay, Moldova is in Eastern Europe next to Romania. Do you know where Romania is?
Yes.
Yes. So Romania and Moldova are actually sister countries. They speak the same language. Actually, it used to be one country and they split. But Moldova and Romania are like sister countries.
Are you sure Belarus has never been in Miss Universe?
I think
Belarus has
Belarus is being in Miss Universe.
has been to Miss Universe, but
Yeah.
Wikipedia is just saying they're debuting this year. So maybe Wikipedia is wrong. So
No, I think
I don't know.
I think
I don't know
Belarus
who
is being
wrote.
in Miss Universe.
Yeah, I don't know who updates the Miss Universe 2024 Wikipedia page. It could be Conan or stuff. Who knows?
Actually, they've never been to Miss Universe. They've only been to Miss World and Miss International and Miss Earth.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought they were. Well,
Okay. All right. So Moldova is in Europe, actually, probably the poorest country in Europe. But anyway, North Macedonia. You guys know where it is? North Macedonia is north of Greece. Okay, there's a controversy between this name Macedonia because Macedonia is a state of Greece, and then there's an area north of Greece, north of the Greek Macedonia, which used to be former Yugoslavia or whatever, something like that, but they changed it to North Macedonia, so it's confusing. Saudi Arabia is competing for the first time. Are you excited? I'm excited. Woo! Go Saudi Arabia. So I want to see a Saudi contestant wearing a bikini doing the swimsuit competition, okay? I don't want to see any of this.
The burqa.
This
the burqa.
bullshit and whatever. Okay, last year exception was Pakistan. Pakistan wore a beautiful kaftan and whatnot. She was amazing. But again, how are you going to judge these girls on an equal basis? You cannot possibly judge like one or two girls wearing bikini or kaftan as the rest of the other girls who are wearing bikinis or a one-piece swimsuit.
I think that's why she got cut, because I loved her.
Me too.
Pakistan.
She had so much style, and she was so beautiful.
Yeah, she's stunning. And they chose another gorgeous Miss Universe Pakistan this year.
Yes.
Hopefully, she wears a bikini or a one-piece swimsuit. She's stunning. All right, so Uzbekistan for the first time is competing. They just crowned a beautiful girl. Her name is Nijina Fariknova or something like that.
She competed at Miss International.
She was in Miss International 2022, I believe, and she won the best national costume. But did you see her transformation?
Yes.
Yeah, when she competed international, she was huge. She was thick.
Mm-hmm.
Lost all that weight. She basically stopped eating. Great girl. Okay, stop eating, and then go to Miss Universe, and she's looking like a vixen, like really sexy Uzbekistan queen. And fluent in English. So I would love to interview her before she goes to Mexico City. So Nijina, if you're watching, baby darling, reach out to me, please.
Okay. And if she needs to lose more weight, she can drink 50 Energy from Alison Powers, one of my models.
All right.
So...
all right. So Frank, hi Frank Lau. Belarus has never been to Universe, but they won Supernational in their early years. Yeah, that I remember.
Yeah.
Jonathan says, Sakile Dube from Zimbabwe. Have you seen Miss Universe Zimbabwe? She also competed in Supernational. She was the top top 20, top 16.
Mhm.
She was top 8 in Miss Earth. And then she won Miss Universe Zimbabwe. Another gorgeous girl to look for. Amazing. Cuba, hello. We're forgetting Cuba is returning after so many years. The last time they competed was back in 1967. All right, where most of us in this group chat have not been born yet.
Mhm.
No.
So the youngest so far is Miss Iceland. She's only 18. Did you see her national pageant on YouTube? I saw it. She's so
No.
cute. Yeah, she's adorable. And
Mhm.
she's amazing. This is, by the way, the pageant that they featured a young woman. She's 19, and she was born with a deformed femur when she was a baby. So she was wearing this prosthetic leg on her right leg to replace her right leg. She made the top 15. But I hope she competes in this world. I think she'll be fit for this world.
Mhm.
All right. There are three mothers that I know competing in Miss Universe. You have Miss Netherlands, she's 27. I think she has like a young kid. Venezuela, she's 29. She has almost a teenage girl. And
I
Malta,
love Venezuela.
I love Venezuela too. And Malta, she's a 40-year-old Black woman with three children.
Mhm.
Anybody see Miss Universe Malta? It was a great pageant. Uh,
Mhm.
Beautiful winner. So I'm hoping she makes the cut. Now, I also
You
made
missed one person.
oh, did I? Oh, Puerto Rico. Hello, right?
Puerto
You know
Rico.
what?
No,
Let me
sorry,
take a drink right now because
Puerto
the
Rico.
best
How many
of the
kids does she have?
best
She has
Puerto
three
Rico.
kids, right?
Three.
Three
Three.
kids of three kids of three different
Mm-hmm.
fathers. Okay,
No.
she goes around.
Just two baby
No.
daddies. Just
Baby
two.
daddies, baby daddies, baby daddies. Um. Okay, Frank says, "Hi, Rafa. I'm so excited to have another chat. Yeah, me too. Great panel. Woohoo! Wish you had done one for Supernational. Yeah, you know what? I would love to be able to make group chats for each pageant, but it's hard to organize because we all have different schedules, you know.
Mhm.
And like Lenka was supposed to show up tonight, but she texted me and she said, Rafa, I can't come because I have a cold, I'm sick. So I apologize.
Oh, I
So
wanted
and
to see
Hector
her.
And Jennifer
Hector
Colon.
Hector ghosted me. Okay, Hector ghosted me for the third time, bastard. So I'm not gonna invite him again. Um, all right. So Honduras, who was just crowned, is also another a mom. I hear
Mom.
she's
Mhm.
beautiful. Okay, I need to check her out. Okay. Um, yeah, okay, great. All right. So I also made a little list of all I'm gonna call them the older gals. In other words, they're at least 30 years old and plus. So that includes Malta, who's 40. Aruba, another stunning girl. Her name is
Mhm.
Anu Eman. She's 32. She's beautiful. Bahamas, Selvinic Wright, who competed in this Grand International 2016, made the top 10, best in swimsuit. She's 32. I met her during Miss USA. Tall, very tall girl. Canada, Ashley Collingbull, she's 34. She's the first, I believe, Indigenous woman to have won Miss
Mm-hmm.
Universe Canada. Colombia, she's 30.
Mhm.
I'm not feeling
Colombia.
I'm not feeling Colombia this year. Do you guys feel
I'm
her?
not feeling her.
No, I feel like it's like a copy from last year. I was hoping, I forgot her name, the black girl. I was rooting for her.
Yes. Yeah, she was stunning too. She was awful, awesome buddy. Great, 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 great girl. So Colombia, I'm not feeling her at all. Maybe she'll surprise us at the prelims. I'm looking forward to that. Ecuador, Mara Topic, she's 30. Another girl that I met during the Miss USA pageant, very tall, and she has a great platform. And she suffers from hair loss, from alopecia. It's something genetic. So she told me, she explained it to me. And when I met her, she wasn't wearing any hairpiece. She was like natural. So
Hey, you're crazy. Miss Universe Colombia is stunning.
She's
okay.
she's almost a copycat from last year. I want something
I've
She is
different.
I don't even remember.
gorgeous.
I don't even
I
remember what she
didn't
looks
say that
like.
she was ugly.
All
It's
right, let
just
me
there was
check. Let me
better
check her
competition.
Let me check her Instagram.
She is
Yes,
stunning.
but
Okay.
I know she's
Well, she's pretty
stunning,
there.
but still, I prefer the other
I
one.
feel it's the same prototype.
It's the same prototype from
Yeah.
last
I mean,
year.
if it works, Venezuela has looked the same for 30 years.
Yeah, but Venezuela, they send them to. Remember, they divided those 28 girls in group of 6, I think. And it's like, okay, if you are dark hair, this is the surgeries that you all have. If you're blonde, I mean, it's like all of them look like cousins and sisters. That's a different story. They all look alike. Period. Well, in the era of Mel Sosa, now it's like, okay. But no, I don't. I think Colombia missed the mark this year with that black beautiful queen. She has a beautiful body.
Yeah, they should have picked the black girl.
I did like the black girl better. I did like her better.
She would have been very different. Yeah.
But this girl's not ugly. She's gonna still make the cut. I guarantee you.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see about that. And then you have Great Britain, Christina Chong, she's 31. Some of you may know her. She participated in Miss Universe Philippines. She made the cut. She's half British.
Oh God, she's so beautiful.
She's stunning.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's great. So she's 31. And of course, you have Iran/Persia. Her name is Faye Asghari, who is the older sister of Sam Asghari, who is Britney Spears'
ex-husband.
One of the Persian fans who emailed me said that Faye lied about her age. She's not 31, she's actually 37. So she lied about her age. So I'm going to bring that up in my next vlog about.
I mean, why does she have to lie? Like, they don't care if you're 51.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's also
doesn't matter anymore.
And there's also, somebody saying that she also bought the crown. So I'm going to investigate further. And then that's going to be my next vlog.
What's wrong with buying a crown?
You know what? There's nothing wrong with buying a crown if you can afford it.
Just go to Temu.
Go for it. Go for it. You know what I mean? We all want crowns anyway, right?
Right.
And then another old gal, Kosovo. Her name is Donna Bajrami. She's 36. I don't remember her face or what she looks like. So I'm going to have to review. See, this is the problem. If you have so many contestants, it's kind of hard. You need to focus. If you give me like a gallery of all 130 girls, huge, humongous gallery on the wall, my eyes would automatically go to the most beautiful face. I don't care about the others. All right, so that's how I would choose. Okay, she's out then. Malta is 40. She doesn't look 40. She looks like 30 or 32, whatever. And she's a great body, considering that she's a mother of 3. Wow. Paraguay. Okay. She's 32. I thought when I saw her name, I thought Noemi Melendez? No, it's Naomi Mendez. Like, what the hell is Noemi representing Paraguay for?
She's going next year.
So her name is Naomi Mendez. Okay. And I heard she's not really from Paraguay. She's Argentine. That's what I heard.
Oh, that was a big scandal when she was crowned.
Yes, exactly. Peru, Tatiana Calmel, one of the most gorgeous. She's actually in my top 10 list. She's 30. Okay, but she looks much younger. She competed in Miss International, and she made she was second runner-up, I think. Yeah.
Top 5.
And of course, top 5, yeah. And then you have Puerto Rico, Jennifer Colon, she's 36, beautiful. Serbia, Ivana Trisic, she's 30. And then Trinidad and Tobago, Janelle Tongs, 32. Unfortunately, she's not registering in my radar TNT because I don't know. I've seen better Trinidadian girls compete. Last year's was much better. Just an opinion. And then that's it for now. So I may have missed something. As you know, the original Miss Universe New Zealand, Frankie Russell, has been asked to step down because okay, let me see. This is what Wikipedia says. Yugen Group, the group who owns, led by Josh Yugen, the Filipino guy who bought the New Zealand franchise, decided to withdraw her participation as well as relinquishing their franchise, citing that they failed to comply with some guidelines set by the Miss Universe organization. So they did not specify what guidelines we're talking about, but a lot of fans are speculating that, Frankie Russell, she's an actress. So she made some movies that some may consider soft porn. And then she did some sexy scenes, partial nudity. I don't remember if she had like frontal nudity. I haven't seen any videos like that. And a lot of fans are speculating maybe that's the reason why. But you know what? She's half New Zealander. she can go to New Zealand and compete. And maybe who knows, it's Sandra, right? We'll see. Okay, so that's it as far as controversies are concerned. Let me see. Colombia keeps sending the same girls. Yeah, they keep sending the same girls, and they keep wearing the same gown, same type of gown, the same silhouette. Maybe
they do wear the same gown, I will say.
Maybe Gaspar.
Yeah. I'm just tired of the same color. We have red, we have blue, we have yellow.
Always like a nudish gold,
nude and silver. Yeah. I would be like,
champagne.
You know what? I would be like, if I was the director of a pageant, I would be like this. Look, if I see one of you with these three particular colors, you're out of the competition.
Exactly.
I mean, there's other colors.
Yeah, maybe they should wear something that Miss Kentucky USA wore in Miss USA.
That was my favorite dress in the whole pageant.
The big bird yellow.
The yellow hair.
You know what I mean?
Amazing.
She'll be stand out. And she stood out, in a lineup in Miss USA. Right?
She was so beautiful. Kentucky was
stunning.
Mm-hmm. Very.
By the way,
crowned her
Rafa,
regardless.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm looking on my phone, but Rachel, our director for Miss Grand USA, say hi.
Hi, Rachel.
And she hopes that you can get Miss Grand USA in the show soon.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna reach out to her. Actually, I'm reaching out. I have a few interviews lined up. Miss Universe Netherlands, Miss Grand Netherlands, Miss Grand USA, and 3 girls competing for Miss Face Beauty International.
Wilfredo, tell her I emailed her about Texas and she never responded to me.
Who?
You want to be the director for Texas?
Yes.
Okay, we keep in touch because I know my baby. I talked to her.
Miss Grand. Well, okay. Well, tell us about the show. You went to Miss Grand USA. How was the show?
Oh my God, it was amazing. I had the blessing to work with all the 19 girls.
Mm-hmm.
And all these girls were amazing. They were unique in their own way. They were very strong. So from the beginning, there were
many beautiful girls this year.
Yes. Very diverse. But the thing is, like, what's difficult to, when you go to a pageant, you're like, yeah, this is the one that is gonna win, or this is the top 3.
But Georgia was sort of like came out of nowhere. Was she already a front runner?
No, Georgia, and I dropped my glasses. Excuse me. Georgia, this is the thing. You need to be in the pageant because people only see the outside. When you have all the girls concentrating, Georgia, from the beginning, looked amazing in practice and everything. But the thing is, what's too difficult to pinpoint the winner? Like me personally, until the end was hard to pinpoint the winner just because in practice, I'm working with them in runway, stage presence. We have our choreographer, Philippe. We're working together with these girls, what they have behind the scenes, how they behave among them. So what's kind of like, we were sitting and we were like, who do you think is going to win? I'm like, this is too even.
So it's very competitive.
I felt that for me this is going to be like a 1 point difference.
Uh-huh.
But then again, when you are surrounded by the judges and you can see how they look and the interview, that's a different story too. But, Rachel and the whole team did an amazing job with the sponsorship with SLS Hotel, number 1, with Maxine and MG contracts, and all these amazing people that work together. The production for Fit, to be the first time that she had the pageant, having 19 strong girls competing, the event went very smooth.
Right. Yeah. Well, imagine next year if they have more than 30 competing.
Well, that's our goal.
They would need a bigger venue. Although I have to say, I did see the show. There were a few technical hiccups in the beginning.
Yes.
The audio was a problem. I could not hear. Nobody could hear what the girls were saying or what the host was saying because the music was too loud. So that had to be fixed. It was the same problem that Miss Grand US Virgin Islands show had. Brian, you know that,
Okay.
right? So it had the audio issue from the very beginning, but they were able to fix it. They were able to fix it, and I think Brian had his girls repeat that segment, and I really wish Miss Grand United States had the same thing, that they repeated the introduction because nobody could hear the voices from the beginning.
Sadly to say, it's like those things happen, but I know that we have Dreamy Tech out of Asia, been there, doing all this. Of course, Miami Swim Week, Maxine. Well, all the people work together. Was kind of bad because we practice in the venue with everything, so we were on point. But you know how it is, and always something technical happen. But we take note, of course, because this is the first year. But in essence, of these 19 girls, their comments were like, "We never been in a pageant that we feel all equal." I mean, Rafa, I'm telling you, these girls, there was no drama, and I know that's very rare, but there was no like drama, like, "Oh my God, she broke my dress. Oh my God, no." They help each other. One of the contestants, Miss Florida, she literally was helping a girl. I think something happened with her opening dress. She needed to literally help her to fix it. So she went out with the dress already. I mean, they were helping each other out in so many ways. The non-finalists were helping the other girls to get ready with the stuff that was there behind the scene. Stephanie as well was there helping, giving them all the words of wisdom. Luciana, of course, I call her my lifesaver for a reason. She was there to was a great moment. I think Rachel and the whole team, SK, the whole team, they did an amazing job putting this production together. Again, being the first time that she's doing this, and more to come because this is just the beginning. And the winner, she did a great job. I cannot wait to continue working with her and all the people that are going to be working with her on the road to Miss Grand International. She have beauty. She know how to speak. She's a real Georgia peach. I mean,
Georgia peach.
I can, yeah. Oh, that is the reason, Georgia peach. Thank you.
She's beautiful. I'm just worried about her height.
Yeah, she's petite.
But you know what?
She's petite. They've been crowning a lot of short girls this year.
They say the same thing about you, Stephanie, that she's petite. Liz is not tall. You just need to know that you need to be on those shoes. Noemi, hold your weave. Lees Garcia, the one and only, the first and only Cuban to winning a real Grand Slam. Lees Garcia,
Miss Grand International
2014. And
is she not tall?
No,
she's tiny. She's like
she's
very
petite, and she is tiny. She
looks
tiny.
Tall. She looks tall in pictures and videos because she's thin. She's thin.
And Lees Garcia, I'm sorry, but Lees Garcia is one of the most famous and loved by Nawat and Grant. She's like one of the always even judging, co-hosting, and hosting. So thank you to Noemi that put a real Cuban queen there. She is been putting Cuba in the top every year. And she was hosting. Thank you for Rachel to allowing her to be one of our hosts as well. And Andrea, Miss New York or New Jersey 2020. Super beautiful and adorable. These two queens did a great job hosting.
She was 2020.
Yeah. She competed with Stephanie in Miss USA.
Yes. Yeah. It was great to see all these girls who had competed before in another pageant, competing against the same pageant. This is what makes pageantry so exciting, because you get to compete, you get to reunite with your former competitors from previous pageants, and you just share the moment together, share the laughter, the beautiful memories and whatnot, and then evolve and grow together.
Exactly.
Gaspar, why are you laughing?
Just, I don't think any of them are laughing or rejoicing about their past experiences.
At least they're helping each other. They're helping each other in the wardrobe.
This group was pretty good. This group was
they help each other with their makeup and everything. Okay, come on. If all four of us were competing in the same pageant, would we be helping each other?
Well, I
will.
Makeup.
I will. Well, not the makeup, but if you need to sip your dress, I will.
I would have the best dress.
I can see Gaspar sabotaging Noemi's gown.
I would
Mine
never
would be.
do that. I would never do
No,
that.
but
That's not me. But
I'm
I would
telling
have the
you,
best dress.
I'm
That's
telling
funny.
you that was a good experience. All the events that this organization put together, these girls were busy. They were training every day. They were rehearsing. They were in events with the sponsors. We have the photo shoots as well. And it's kind of crazy because once the pageant was over, the winner, our current Miss Grand USA, she only had like maybe 3 hours to rest because she needed to be up at 4 a.m. to have her photo shoot with Maxim Australia. So this has been running. So I'm super excited for what is gonna come. I'm still in touch with all of them. We will have a nickname for the girls. We call the Pookies. That's our nickname, the Pookies.
That sounds vulgar.
But the Pookies, not the boogers, the Pookies.
How do you spell it?
Pookies.
Pookies.
Okay.
Pookies.
It reminds me of a word in Filipino that sounds vulgar. Which
Can we discuss Miss Grand U.S. Virgin Islands now?
well, wait a minute.
Oh, so you
Brian
don't
is
want me
saying
to finish my experience,
Brian, wait,
Gaspar?
hold on. It says
Sure,
Grand
it's
USA
taking too long.
Yeah.
Miss
Grand
Grand,
I'm
US
you're
Virgin
taking too
sorry.
Islands
long.
and USA
No, I'm
competed
sorry.
together in Miss USA.
I'm gonna talk about my experience because what's amazing, and you know that when you work in pageantry, you know that it's not easy to be in a pageant system that you have a great experience and you've been treated because child, I was in a hotel room, thank you to SLS sponsor, and everything was amazing. And besides, after you came back from Miss Safran USA with that bomb that they threw on us live, this was amazing. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk about Miss Grand USA for years to come. Besides, you want to be the state director for Texas, so get used to it.
Okay, can you just do it faster?
Faster? I already finished the prayer.
All right.
Can we
All right. I'm
discuss
sure.
Miss Grand U.S. Virgin Islands now?
Can we talk about Miss Grand? Okay,
Okay.
Brian is watching. Yeah, I'm sure he wants
Is
to
he
know.
really?
He's watching. Yeah, he said
Brian
Grand
is
US Virgin
watching.
Islands and Grand USA competed in Miss USA. Yeah, that's true. They competed before together.
I
Yeah.
will say though, Brian's sponsors are probably the best prep team I've ever seen for a national pageant. The people he has sponsoring, he has Anna Cantu, the makeup artist. Like he has a great group of sponsors. That's a very good prep team.
Okay, Brian, did you hear that? What is your secret, Brian? Please share it. Please share with us. Please tell us how you got so many sponsors for your pageant. Who do you sleep with? I'm
Although,
sorry, just kidding.
although
Hold
I
on.
wish his winner would probably, I hope his winner listens to him since he has such a great prep team.
Right, exactly. But yeah, but see, this is again, I'm glad that we have, younger people like Brian who is so passionate and so ambitious. We need more people like him. We need more people like that for the pageant community to survive
I
and
totally agree.
and to continue. And then despite all these controversies and whatnot that's happening surrounding, any pageant. Okay, can we talk about Miss USA, my Miss USA experience and
Sure.
Gaspar's Miss USA experience? Okay.
Well,
I don't
I
know.
have opinions about that pageant.
Okay, well, I did upload a video reacting to Dani Walker's vlog uh about her blog was Can Miss USA Survive with Layla Rose? That was her vlog. Okay. So I wanted people asking me, Rafa, would you like to do a reaction video? Because I've never done any reaction video to about a specific vlogger or his opinion about a topic. So I was very curious. Okay, so I went ahead and did one. And now when you read the comments in that vlog, under that vlog, I've been being attacked. I've been attacked. I'm being attacked for being a puppet for Layla. I'm being attacked. Rafa, whatever happened to your critical attitude now that you're friends with Layla, all of a sudden you become soft about your critiques and whatnot. I mean, those are part of the stuff that they're telling me about it. So when I see Luis, being good friends with Rachel, and then you have some pageant fans attacking Rachel, accusing her of being a bully, to the other girls or whatnot, being greedy, being a harasser and whatnot. I mean, how would you respond to these fans, knowing that
Well,
you and Rachel are good friends? How do you
well,
respond to these type of critiques?
Rachel is like my adopted niece, to be honest with you. She's one of the people why I still continue doing this. And, you know, Rachel was the first LGBT queen in Miss USA system to be out. And she's still, you know, out there. Um, People can say whatever. There's something called jealousy. And everybody's a human being. I will defend Rachel no matter what because I know what she's made of and who she is as a human being. And nobody knows what is going on with that person, only the people that is close by. With that being said, don't mess with my girl. That's all I'm gonna say.
See,
I feel like Danny's a puppet for Tom and Raven.
okay. Would you like to explain who those people are, Tom and Raven?
No, everyone who knows knows. I feel like she's been just a puppet for Tom and Raven's nastiness.
Well, in my vlog, I did refer to an Instagram page. It's called Beauty Queens for Real, where they did an expose about Noelia, about the truth about Noelia, about her character and whatnot, and that it wasn't Layla who was bullying her; it was the other way around. It was Noelia who was actually bullying Layla, and the claims of the author page look quite very convincing. I mean, they're quite very convincing. So there are two sides to every story. Just because the majority of the fans prefer to accept the narrative that Layla bullied Noelia and Uma Sofia. That's why, they were forced to resign. But what about the other side of the story? You know what I mean? You have to be totally fair and objective about this whole thing. That's why ever since the scandal began, I held back. I did not post anything related to the scandal because I wanted to create basically a peaceful, safe space, if you want to call it. I don't know. But that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to create. And people are telling me, oh, Rafa, no, no, no. Who knows? One of these days, Layla will make you a judge for Miss USA. Who knows? She'll give you, a VIP treatment, forever and ever and ever and whatnot. Like all these stuff. Like people, calm down, chill out, okay? I just wanted to Miss USA because I wanted to observe for myself, witness for myself, So that's it.
I
But this
think
is the thing.
everybody is going to, when you're a director, you're basically a target, okay? Regardless. Okay,
Preach,
you are a target.
Preach.
Okay, so you are not going to appeal to everybody. Not everybody is going to like the way you do business. Not everybody's going to agree or support you in the way you train your girls for whatever reason. Everybody has a stupid, their own stupid opinions, which it's annoying because if you're not in the business, if you're not a director, you don't know how the business is run. So don't give your opinions because you don't know. There's a lot of behind the scenes things that happen.
Thank you.
Second of all, you're putting these girls in a pedestal of they do not do anything wrong. Again, like you said, Rafa, there's two sides of the story. Okay, there's director sides and there's the contestants, story. And you're just gonna have to find kind of like the gray in the middle to find the truth, basically. But you're gonna get attacked. People are gonna talk, I'm gonna say it, crap about you, and it's just you have to have a really thick skin when you go into pageantry. You think any director that takes on Miss USA franchise for Miss Universe will be attacked regardless how good she works branding wise, marketing wise. There's always that group of people that are going to talk and negative because they can't do what you're doing. They don't have the balls to do what you're doing, period. End of discussion. So I'm sorry that, Rafa, you're getting attacked for And I understand the reason why you went, because you went there to live the experience, to see how everything was running. And you're not going to go there and you're not going to sugarcoat, because that's not who you are. You say the truth and you say it how it is.
See, this is the thing that bothers me too about some of my bashers is that Rafa, you seem like, now that you're friends with Layla, it seems like you've compromised your morals. Like, what do you mean? What? I haven't compromised anything. I'm not directly involved. I mean, I'm trying to be neutral as possible. I don't know Uma Sofia. I don't know Noel. I've never met them before, so really can't judge their characters. I went there again to find out for myself what the organization was all about. And if somebody's going to accuse me of compromised morals, then you can accuse the same people who attended the pageant. The parents of the girls themselves, the state directors, the sponsors, who were there, enjoyed the moment and whatnot. Granted, it was not a perfect pageant. There were a lot of issues. There are things that were not on schedule. But you know what? Life is not meant to be fair. Life, shit happens. Okay. I mean, there's certain things where the schedule can change at any time. Nothing is guaranteed. Like, people would say, well, they promised us, a pair of shoes, and then we found out that, that you actually have to buy the shoes with a discount. We were led to believe that the shoes were sponsored, but in reality,
actually, they were sponsored. You could have worn.
No, they were not. No, they were not. Jojo Bragais was not a sponsor. He was a vendor.
Yes, but he let the girls borrow them, and if they wanted to wear them, they could wear them, but they had to give them back, or they had to buy them for $200. I asked Louisiana.
Okay.
So he did let you wear them if you wanted to, and if you wore them, you could just return them or pay for them.
Okay.
And the funny thing about all of our critics, all of the people who criticize us that watch this show, none of them are doing anything involved with pageants that are helping people be better. They're
keyboard warriors.
Yeah, they're keyboard warriors, watching what we do, but not really being involved because they're too scared.
None of them are. None of them are. They haven't. They don't even. They have never attended a pageant. They have never even coached or mentored any pageant girl. Okay, they haven't. They haven't done anything behind the scenes or whatever. They haven't really gotten involved. Everything is like online attack, cyberbullying, blah blah blah. The only reason why I tolerate this is because it's good for my channel. Okay,
all those people on your channel,
the algorithm.
All those people on your channel always send me hate messages, and I'm like, I don't even get them, because if I don't follow you, they go right to the trash.
Yeah, but this is the thing. At the end of the day, if they criticize you or they talk about you, amazing, you made it. I mean, at the end of the day, unless you study this as a coach or you are involved in pageantry or fashion industry, unless you are there with the girl, guess what? Your opinion, at least for me, is going to count zero. Why? Because nobody knows that being a director, being a coach, a designer, a blogger, we are like psychologists, psychiatrists, fathers, uncles, goncles, whatever. We're there with that candidate, supporting them to help them to achieve the dream that they want to. I don't see those cyber bullies behind a keyboard give me your money or sponsor the girl. If you give me $10,000 every day, you can destroy my image, and I will respect your words just for that check. But if you are not giving me nothing, then you matters nothing for me. Your opinion matters nothing, because you don't know what is going on.
Exactly.
You don't know what entails.
Yeah. Unless you're paying my bills, then fine. I listen to your opinion. If you're not paying my bills,
I live by 4 Fs. If you're not feeding me, fucking me, or financing me, I don't give a fuck what you think about me.
What's the fourth one?
Feeding, financing, fucking.
And what's the fourth one? You said 4.
If you're not feeding me, financing me, I forgot what I said earlier, Noemi. What was my fourth one?
In force, with the third one with the force.
It's if you're not feeding me, fucking me, or financing me, I don't give a fuck what you think about me.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Guess who's watching? Luis, guess who's watching? Our dear friend Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
My baby's watching.
Rachel. She's saying, I think it's really hard to support women in leadership and title holders too. I hope the pageant community becomes more supportive and positive. That's exactly what I said on my last vlog. Okay. we tend to focus too much on negativity and attacks rather than actually supporting anyone involved in pageantry.
Mhm.
Oh no, I mean it's not a perfect community. Sometimes you
No.
need to call out the bad ones. Okay. I mean, it's logical. I mean, in any industry, there's going to be good people and bad people.
Mhm.
Modeling industry is full of bad and good people.
Mhm.
Entertainment industry, Hollywood, anything. Okay. So yeah, we love you, Rachel. Great job. Great production, by the way. Retro Glamour is saying word on the street is Layla's last year. I don't think so.
I don't
No,
think so, honey.
no. I don't think
She
so,
invested
honey.
way too much money on this project
Exactly. She
to
has
The
she
just
has
word on the
have it
street
for
is you
one
got it
year.
wrong.
yes. So whoever told you that, gossip, retro glamour, they are wrong.
I
Okay.
heard she has a 10-year contract.
That's what I heard too. And not only that, but of all the directors who applied for the Miss USA franchise, she was the only one who was able to contract a television network to be able to show not one pageant, but two, Miss Teen USA and Miss USA. No
That's true.
other pageant director could have done that. Dani Walker, no. Tom Broder, no. Uh, the other ones, no. Gaspar, no. Okay, me, no. Luis, no.
Mhm.
Noemi, no. No, because
Mhm.
we just don't have the resources. Okay, we don't have any.
I
So yeah,
I
retro glamour,
I will
you're
be
wrong.
honest with you. I mean, they had a good group of delegates. Uh, the winner was one of my picks, but I would have loved to see Texas winning.
Oh,
I'm sorry. For me, Texas was
yeah.
the one to beat in Miss USA. I didn't like the show. You were there,
A
but
lot
I
of
didn't
people
like
did
the
not.
show,
Yeah,
Miss
no,
USA.
I mean, yeah. Let's talk about it. A lot of people did not like the show, which is fine.
I didn't like the show. I was like, what in the world of Merlin is this? I mean, first
But
of
it
all,
wasn't awful.
Gaspar, in the years of Miss USA, you never have a farewell with the queen by herself, no other contestant there. You're just walking from one corner to the other one. That never happened.
Okay, but you have to remember the CW also made decisions in lieu of the pageant. It wasn't completely
Right.
Layla's choice. So you have to blame the CW for
No,
part of that
I'm not blaming
show.
Layla because, again, remember, I cannot blame Layla because Layla is the director. She's not the producer. I mean, this is
No, she's one of the executive producers.
yeah,
She's
but she is not the owner of CW. I mean, the logistics need to be like they need to be okay. This can happen. This cannot. So I'm just saying that the Miss USA as a whole, the show wasn't the best Miss USA I ever seen. I
No,
mean,
it was not the
yeah, we
I
all
best
mean,
agree.
show.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
It
agree.
was
number
the
two,
best.
and some people might kill me, but honestly, they just could have just leave the pageant without Miss USA and then just run it because I don't know what this girl did in 6 weeks.
Yeah, I agree. But you know what? Like what Gaspar was saying, CW channel had a say. For
Mhm.
example, CW did not like the original swimwear that the girls were supposed to wear, so they were forced to dump that style, and then they brought in another style which the channel preferred. So you
Mhm.
see, you know what I mean? So yeah, so all they control. And when you think of it, though, I mean, everything went on smoothly. There was no controversy. There was no scandal. None of the girls fell because they had covered the pits, thank God.
Finally,
And it was a pretty basic production, but they were able to complete the pageant in 2 hours straight. You know, um,
I
yeah.
would have crowned Kentucky.
You would have crowned Kentucky
Even though she bombed her final question, I thought
overall. You're looking for
Kentucky,
overall, yeah, overall
I
Yeah,
performance.
thought she was
overall.
tall, she was beautiful, she had a great body, her gown, like you might have hated it, but you remembered it and you talked about it. I would have, although I love the winner, my favorite was Kentucky at that point.
Mhm.
Yes, she was stunning.
Yeah.
She
Stunning.
was stunning. But I caught her on two occasions where she was not wearing her sash. So neither was Texas. So I couldn't at that time, it was my first impression. I couldn't tell the difference between the two girls because they look exactly alike. So who are you? Are you Kentucky or Texas? Oh, I'm Kentucky. They'll show me your sash. And Texas did the same thing. They were not wearing their sashes. But then again, who cares? They made the cut, both of them. So I'm happy with the results. I think Michigan um, was amazing. I think she'd do very well. I mean, considering her sash factor is USA, I'm sure I think she'll make the top five only because her interview skills is superior. And remember, she's a soldier, so she has all the discipline and the training. She's very good in following orders and whatnot. So I think she'll do very, very well on Miss Universe.
I don't say I don't.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't say that the winner is not the best one because I wanted Texas. She checked all my boxes. Even in my comments, I was saying, okay, from this top five, I said the winner. I said she is beautiful and relatable. I put that, and I even said I hope other directors and coaches learn that this is what we need to choose, not the one that they think they need to lose somebody that is beautiful and relatable. And I think her, and I think what's the other one? Short hair, Ohio, I think. I don't know.
Ohio, yeah. Black girl, yeah.
For me,
Stunning.
they were
Fourth
the
runner-up.
only two in beauty. But I said if they were looking for a top model, Kentucky and
Kentucky,
Tennessee.
definitely.
Kentucky and Tennessee were the ones.
Ohio was my least favorite.
I'm
didn't like
talking
Ohio.
about facial beauty. Like if I needed to categorize that top five in facial, like if they were looking for somebody beautiful, okay, this too. But if they're looking for a top model, Kentucky was my pick. I was like, oh my God, this girl is gonna look amazing. And then the last one, the blonde one, I don't know how she made it with that.
You mean Oklahoma?
Yeah, Oklahoma. I didn't like her.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't like her. She went too far. She took the spot from Texas or any other good contender.
Yeah. What about let's talk about my state, Massachusetts.
She was stunning. She had my favorite gown of the night.
Yeah, I was hoping for her to make the top five, but it wasn't meant to be, I guess. But she's amazing. She was amazing. Okay, so that's what else can we talk about Miss USA? Yeah, I mean, I base all my opinions on what I saw during the telecast and also what I've observed backstage, behind the scenes and stuff and everything. There was one, oh yeah, I think there was only one incident where I didn't feel included. That was that was during the finals night. Okay, so imagine me. I have I have my VIP press pass, my little talent card, and also all the other documents that would allow me to have access to all these things. But I was able to access every event except the backstage of the finals night, especially near the dressing room and the makeup area, because there was this old lady. She looks like a bulldog. She works for the security staff, and then when she saw me, I was the only guy, by the way, the only blogger, and there were two other women who were I think they were doing some a podcast, like a pageant podcast. And so the three of us, but when this lady saw me, like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Well, I have my VIP access. I showed her, but still, you're not supposed to be here. But I was able to record some of the footage not in the dressing room because it was totally covered in black curtains and drapes. But I was able to record some of the footage in the makeup area. And when the girls were exiting the dressing room, and one of the chaperones, I guess, we're doing the high five. Congratulations, girl! High five, high five. So I was able to record that, and I showed it in my one of my vlogs and stuff and everything. But I was shooed away after that. I was not allowed, so I had to go back front of the stage and just observe the show from one of those empty rows, so to speak. Yeah, there were a lot of empty seats, by the way, unfortunately. So yeah, so that was the only moment that I felt rebuffed or excluded, whatever you want to say. Guess who's watching Pageant Empress? Pageant Empress is watching. Hi, George.
Hi.
Hi, George. Hey, Rafa, who are your favorites for Mr. World 2024? Philippines is gonna win. Hello. But it's not gonna happen until November. They keep postponing it. It's gonna be in Vietnam. So yeah, Philippines is gonna win. Pageant. Okay, can we talk about Miss International Queen 2024, which is happening in Thailand tonight?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have you guys been following Miss International Queen? Is the world's biggest, pageant for transgender women. It's being held in Thailand practically every year. So I can tell you who my favorite. I posted my favorites, my top 10. My favorite is USA, Cataluna Enriquez.
Yep.
She is my sentimental favorite only because I was able to interview her even before she won Miss Nevada USA. She was
So
still.
she's evolved. She
She's
looks
my favorite too.
amazing. She's my
Yes.
favorite. She's the front runner for the crown, and she evolved.
And did you see her
She evolved.
talent? Did you see her talent? Where she did her own rendition of Vogue, and she said she only had like what 2 days to rehearse with the dancers. I mean, that was amazing. That was breathtaking. And I also saw her interview, and she's tremendously improved. She's just, I think they need to give her the crown. It's for her to lose the crown.
It's her. It's going to be her in Philippines.
Philippines is actually my second is actually Vietnam, followed by Philippines. I don't think they're going to give it to Philippines only because Philippines won just 2 years ago, and it's just too soon. I think it's
She
USA.
won an award.
Vietnam. Vietnam is a very strong candidate as well.
Yeah, but the problem with Vietnam is the skin bleaching to me is too extreme.
Oh, her makeup, her face.
Oh,
No, like
No, the skin
she
bleaching.
has bleached her entire body down to her elbows
I
and
didn't
her
even
ankles.
realize that. I'm looking at her picture. I mean, she looks like a normal Vietnamese girl to me. I mean,
Vietnamese girls aren't normally that white.
okay, maybe because of the lighting. I don't know.
She has bleached. She has dunked herself in bleach.
Okay. All right, you said your piece. So my number one is USA, followed by Vietnam, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, Colombia,
Colombia
Peru.
has the worst butt implant I've ever seen.
Yeah, but she sounds like a woman. She talks like a woman. Okay.
Mhm.
Peru is another good candidate. Brazil, I love Brazil.
Peru's the medical doctor. I love her.
Yeah, I love Puerto Rico too. I think her advocacy is probably the best.
It's very strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very strong. She competed before in Miss Universe Puerto Rico, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she was top.
And she made the top
Um,
10.
and God forgive me.
Top
I
10.
know some
Top
people
10.
might kill me. You know, Rafa, my opinion about transgenders in the universe organization. Well, she's one of those that I feel like, okay, you are an exception, and she did a great job in Miss Universe Puerto Rico, and her team are getting her prepare her pretty good, and now throwing her to this pageant, and she's been able to promote the platform. I feel very well represented in a way that she's doing her job. And I wish this pageant has the same sponsorship or promotion, internationally speaking, like Miss Universe, Miss Grand, or Miss World, because this year, these girls are doing amazing. And if that would have happened, you know, everybody would be competing in that pageant. They're doing a pretty good job.
Their stage is amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's beautiful. I mean, even the national costume show was amazing. The talent show was amazing. Everything's amazing. I mean, they improved like through the years. So number 10, so Puerto Rico is number 9, number 10, Malaysia, 11 is Ecuador, and my number 12 is Mexico. So they're gonna have a top 12 this year. So Mexico was my least favorite of the top 12 because she's a little thick. But again, the way she spoke, no, I thought she spoke with a lot of eloquence and sincerity, and that's why I gave her some points for that one. So
Do they
Gaspar, your favorite is USA.
Mexico has had one too many burritos.
Whatever. Well, you know, there are fat transgender women.
Wait, I did love, okay, my favorites were Brazil, Canada, and India is stunning.
India looks like a man. What are you talking about? Are you blind?
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she
I
does.
liked Myanmar. Myanmar? Wait, you
Myanmar is
thought India
okay.
looked like a man?
Myanmar?
No, you didn't
he
like
said
India?
India.
I don't like India because she looks like a man.
No, India's stunning.
You're weird. Whatever. Well, that's your choice. I can't argue.
But USA is my winner.
Yeah. USA is my winner as well.
All right. So what about you, Luis? USA is your winner too?
For me, USA is the winner. That's the only one that I have as a front runner. Other than that, they can crown Puerto Rico because she have a great platform, and I like Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam.
All right, so it's unanimous. Then USA is our pick. Go Cataluna! Woo, 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 woo! All right, so reading some of the comments. Okay, so Brian doesn't like Michigan. He doesn't think he deserves the top 5. in Miss Universe. Jonathan says, of the top 5, Ohio was the only delegate that answered the question somewhat. Yes. When you pay attention to her
Yes.
answer, her response was the closest to the question. But I think the reason why she was 4th runner-up is because her delivery was kind of mediocre. It
She
wasn't
was 4th runner-up
impactful.
because she had dragged Barney as her evening gown.
Oh, that purple thing?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Barney.
I thought it was pretty. It was
That
okay.
was dead
I
Barney.
liked it.
It was okay.
I liked it. It was something different because let's be honest. You know, when you see a sister, what other colors are they saying? Yellow,
Yellow,
white,
Orange.
orange.
orange,
You don't see a sister with
wearing purple.
purple.
So that's what which made her stand out.
Gaspar, you are a designer, and you know that not a lot of sisters are same with the
Not
red.
Sister.
You know she's a sister.
She shouldn't have had that short hair, and she shouldn't have had that purple dress.
What? She looks beautiful with the short hair.
Yes, I thought so too. That's why she won her
No,
state
Gaspar, I'm
pageant
sorry.
because she
She
stood
looks
out.
beautiful with the short hair. Come on.
Yes. You know what?
She might be a nice girl. She was not my favorite.
It's because of her short hair that actually made her face stand out. I want to see
Exactly. That is the reason
she can be
said
on the
she's
cover
beautiful.
of
I
CoverGirl.
would have put Massachusetts in top 5 before her.
All right. Or even
Okay,
Oklahoma.
I got you.
Yeah.
You just don't want the sister with the short hair. With
No.
the Barney dress.
But she wasn't the first sister to have a short hair. Hello. You know, remember
That's
Zuzu
deep, by the
He
way.
doesn't like the salty look.
Yeah, I mean, she has a beautiful
She doesn't
face.
want the sister with the short hair.
She's so sweet and elegant to me. She would always wave hi at me every time she saw me. So she was just so sweet and cute.
I just thought there were girls that looked more Miss Universe that were left in top 10, and
yeah,
I would have picked over her.
I agree. I totally agree.
Texas.
Okay, moving on. Reading some more comments here. Takahashi says, the clapper thing is blunt. They pay to join fees. Okay. Stephen, I hate that the ladies can't compete again at Miss USA. Yeah, that's the problem. They can only compete once. You can only be in the Miss USA stage once. Same thing with Miss Universe.
That's not true. Before in the 80s, you could compete again, but just not in the same state. And then they stopped that because a lot of the girls from the South were moving to the states right next to them, doing well, and then eventually winning.
Oh, that's interesting trivia. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I think in Miss America used to happen that some of the girls will go like years in a row competing in Miss America under a different state or something.
In the 50s and 60s, that was allowed, so they stopped doing it.
Moving on. Jonathan says, Stephen, you are 100% correct. I wish the girls had more opportunities to compete again like some of the other countries. Ronaldo, hi Ronaldo. Vietnam could beat Cataluna, actually. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be happy if Vietnam won. But I think, again, I'm choosing Cataluna only because she's my sentimental favorite.
Because you were from the USA.
Exactly, Vogue. Retro Glam, excited to see Chavi Verg try again for Universe at Miss Universe India. Chavi Verg, remember Miss New Jersey USA 2017, first runner-up.
Gorgeous.
Miss USA 2017. I'm glad that she's competing because she's stunning, she's gorgeous. And guess who else is competing? Do you remember Shivali?
Rafa, you froze.
She was Miss Supranational USA 2020. What? I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go.
There you are.
Yeah.
Okay, can you repeat that again?
Yeah. So do you remember Shivali Patel? She was she competed in Miss World America. I think she was first runner-up to North Dakota in 2016. She is competing. She was chosen as Miss Supranational USA 2021. And I'm so happy that she's competing for Miss Universe India. Another strong girl. I think she lives in North or South Carolina, I believe. Yeah, one of those states. But I'm glad she's competing. All right,
I don't think that New Jersey girl is going to do as well in India.
Why not? She speaks fluent English. She's American.
I thought she was lucky to place where she did at Miss USA that year.
They prefer American girls right now. All right. Okay, let's backtrack to Miss Universe 2024. Okay, so far, who are our favorites? I'm going to start, okay? So far, my top 10 favorites, and of course, as you know, people, the list can change drastically. Whoever is on my top 10 list right now could easily disappear after the prelims or when they show me any bad attitude, forget you, bye, But my number one favorite is Thailand. Suchata Chwangsri. She's 20. Oh my God, this girl is gorgeous. If Thailand failed to win last year, I think Thailand could win this year.
I do love Thailand, but I also love Britain.
She is stunning. Let me finish my list, and you can go afterwards if you want. Okay. Again, facial beauty to me is so important. Number two is Chile. Emilia. Yes, check out Chile, Gaspar. You haven't seen Chile? She is gorgeous. She's 25. She's a pop singer. She's very popular in her country, Chile. Okay. She has never competed before. Maybe some minor modeling competition a long time ago, but she is gorgeous. Number three, another South American, Peru, Tatiana Calmel. Number four, oh my God, ever since she won Miss South Africa, my girl, Mia LaRue, just made the top five. Okay.
Which one?
She is unusual because she is the first deaf woman to have won
South Africa.
Oh, I do like her.
She's gorgeous. She's 28.
It is official that she's going to Miss Universe then?
Yes, she's going to be. Okay, well, one critique is when she speaks, her voice kind of irritates me. It sounds like, well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I don't, this is not an attack, on deaf people per se, but because I've heard of deaf people, when they speak, they sound normal, they sound nice. But when she speaks, sometimes it reminds me of like nails, on the chalkboard.
Like a little nasally?
Yeah, very nasally, very like screechy noise.
Well, they don't because they can't hear tone.
Yeah, I would prefer if she resort to sign language instead when she is interviewed on stage and there's an interpreter right next to her.
But you know what, Rafa?
But if she can speak directly, if she can speak perfectly, that's fine. I probably would just have to turn down the volume or something like that. But she's gorgeous. Number five, and I can't wait to interview her. Netherlands, Faith Landman. She's a mother with a child. Number six, oh my God, ever since she was crowned, I said, yep, they got the right girl. Jamaica, Rachel Silvera. She's 25. Gorgeous. Okay, I think she's the most beautiful Jamaican rap since Michael Simone back in 2020. Number seven, my girl, USA, Alma Cooper. Interesting fun fact, minutes before crown, she was practicing. This was before I was shooed away from backstage. So is that you, Michigan? Yeah, it's Michigan. And would you like to do a quick shout out to my Critical Beauty followers? And that's exactly what she did. Like, hello, Critical Beauty, blah, 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 blah. And then who knew that she would win Miss USA after that? So I'm happy. Number eight, Philippines, Chelsea Manalo, 25. I think, I said it before, she wasn't my favorite in Miss Philippines when she competed, but, she keeps growing on me.
I love her.
And something about her face that's just so stunning. When you focus on her face, her cheekbones, those cat eyes, her gorgeous complexion, her long neck, she's amazing. So I think she'll make the cut. Number nine, Venezuela. Not because she's a mother, but because she's very, very competitive. She's beautiful. She's very strong. And number 10, I like Malta. I know she's the oldest. Gaspar, what is that face that you just made?
Malta is not pretty to me.
Well, whatever.
But that's your top 10.
But beauty is subjective. This is what I'm saying. That's why we have judges. That's why we have diversity of judges, because we all don't think alike. We all don't like the same things. We all don't have the same taste in beauty. That's why we have a judging panel. Okay.
Correct.
So those are my top 10 for now. So my list can change. Okay, Gaspar, it's your turn, baby.
I like everyone on your 10 but Malta.
Okay, so who would you replace Malta with?
I want to see a blonde girl do well at Miss USA or Miss Universe. If we keep eliminating, and I know not everyone loves a blonde girl, but I feel like we always talk about inclusivity and we include everyone else, but I think we've forgotten the all-American girl. Like there's not one blonde at Miss USA. I would like to see a blonde girl
No,
do.
no, 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 that's not true. There was Miss Arkansas. She won Miss Congeniality. She was one of my favorites.
Was she in top 10?
Arkansas, no, but she was blonde.
Was there a blonde in top 10?
Was it Oklahoma blonde?
No, she was brown haired.
Okay.
The blonde one in the top 5, the one that made it too far. She
Yeah,
was blonde.
I think she's blonde. Or
Who?
maybe mousy blonde. Oklahoma. She's
Oh,
mousy.
she
Yeah,
was
she's
not.
blonde.
She was
Yeah,
not blonde to me. She was brown.
whatever. Anyway, fine. They lightened her hair then. She looked real
Just
blonde.
wish her out.
Okay, so you want a blonde Miss Universe this year? Is that what you're saying?
Like, no, but I would like to see like Sweden, like a blonde do well.
Well, honey, Sweden withdrew from Miss Universe like 10 years ago because of the damn feminists. Where have you been? Sweden has stopped
Well,
competing.
what other country does blondes come from?
Well, I think Netherlands is
Czech
blonde. She's like
Republic.
dark blonde.
Czech
Uh,
Republic.
Czech
Dominican
Republic.
Czech Republic's gorgeous. She's blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows? So we'll see.
I just want to see a blonde.
Pageant Empress George is saying Miss International Uzbekistan. Yeah, Nijina, who won Best National Costume in Miss International, has been appointed Miss Universe. Oh, she was appointed. But you know what? I saw first runner-up. They posted the first runner-up on the Instagram page. She lost 25 kilograms. 25 kilograms. What is that in American system? We don't use metric system in America. We're stupid.
That's like almost 60 pounds.
60 pounds? What? 25 kilograms is equivalent to 60 pounds?
Because it's
No.
like 50, and you are almost close to 60 pounds then.
That
I
is
think it's closer to 50 than to 60.
But anyway, you know what?
Either or, yeah.
Whatever she did, she looks amazing.
25 kilograms is 55 pounds.
55 pounds. Okay. She
Then I
looks
was like,
amazing.
thank you.
So
Thank you,
I
Gaspar.
applaud girls who stop eating. Yeah, just to compete. Woohoo. I'm sure I'm gonna get bashed for that, right?
My God.
Okay, so Retro Glamour. I saw there was another New Zealand organization doing casting. I'm kind of surprised that Josh Hugan appointed one of his friends to represent that country. He's been doing well, finding candidates with his other license. You know,
Who's Josh?
Josh Hugan is the guy who owns several Miss Universe franchises. He's Filipino. He's based in Dubai. He owns his own fashion magazine, lifestyle magazine. Very very big, very popular. He owns the franchise for Pakistan, Bahrain, Egypt, and supposedly New Zealand, but now he lost New Zealand.
He has another one.
He's another one.
He has another one. I think he has 4 at this time.
Could it be the Maldives? Maybe the Maldives. Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. All right, let's move on to Noemi, please. Who are your favorites?
Okay. So this is no particular order because, again, there's still countries that haven't crowned and things will change.
Right.
Okay. So I have Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Peru, Ecuador, Venezuela, Thailand, Aruba, Nigeria, South Africa, and Chile.
Okay. I forgot about Aruba, damn it. But you know what? She's probably in my top 20 for now.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Those are mine. My top 10.
Good choices. Good choices. Luisito, mi amor, what about you?
I almost equal with you, but honestly, the ones that I really like is besides Puerto Rico, because I love Jenny. I know she's gonna do the fight, but besides Puerto Rico, I love the Philippines. She's like the Wendy Fitzwilliams of the Filipinos. I love Great Britain, South Africa, Chile, of course, Peru. She's very strong. I like USA. They just need to fix her teeth, please, fast. Please.
You don't like her big mouth?
No,
USA?
I don't like
It's
it.
sexy, luscious, very sensuous lips.
No, they just need
No.
to kind of file them a little, just a little. And oh my God, and this is the last one that I'm gonna put in my list. I don't have any other people yet. Oh, Thailand, of course, she's my number one. Hopefully this time they decide to crown Thailand. But Dominican Republic is there because she's beautiful. Hopefully she fixed her attitude from International because there was a lot of controversy with her attitude in Miss International to be so arrogant and being a bad roommate and a
Wait,
bad contender in
really?
Miss International. Oh, you didn't know that? Miss Dominican Republic, that year was very
You know what?
interesting in Miss
You know what? Yeah,
International. A
that
lot
makes
of
sense.
people didn't
Yeah,
expect her to be in the top 12 because if the chaperone's point count, technically she was not being able to make it. But something happened that year that I don't want to talk about it. That's water out of the bridge, over the bridge. But Dominican Republic was beautiful and arrogant. A lot of contenders criticize her, and that is the reason a lot of people, when she won Miss Universe Dominican Republic, they were like, great. Like they didn't support her because it's like, okay, she's beautiful, but her attitude is awful. So that will be her downfall because this is not Miss International, this is Miss Universe, and these girls are coming chatty catty to kill.
mm-hmm.
So if they notice that bad attitude, they will put her in her place. And that is the reason I have her there, just because she's beautiful. But for me, she doesn't deserve to represent Dominican Republic if she still has
Well,
that bad attitude.
Well, maybe it was her time of the month.
The
Or
whole freaking month, the whole freaking week she was mean. How long her PMS lasted? 2 weeks?
Well, that happens. That happens. If you're a woman, if it's your time of the month, then you become very, temperamental and all
The
this
whole
moody and
competition in
whatnot.
Japan, you have a bad attitude.
Well, maybe she changed her attitude. Maybe she became a born again Christian. Who knows?
Sure. Hopefully, if her attitude is better and she matured from that experience, then yes, she deserves to be a top. But if not,
Okay. Once in a while, I feature some of the front runners for all the different pageants. I just featured Miss Universe Dominican Republic like 2 days ago, but she never acknowledged me. She saw my post, my story, but she didn't comment or she didn't react. Not like some of the other contestants who
you know what? Cross her out of your list. She doesn't deserve to be in the top 10. Cross her.
Based on that,
oh my golly, oh my golly.
So I'm gonna send this I'm gonna send a note to Raul and convince him, please don't select Dominican Republic in the top 10 because she is a pendeja. No, I'm just kidding.
Is her name Celine Santos Frias?
Yeah.
Yes. Celine.
Oh my God, she's one of my favorites.
She's beautiful. You can't doubt that. She's stunning.
Like I said, she's beautiful. Just there.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Okay, so we're done with Miss Universe. Anything else that we want to add? Miss Universe?
No. Let's move on.
So all three of us, except Luis, are going to Mexico. Let's move on to Miss Grand International, which will be the 12th edition this year to be held in Bangkok. To be held in Bangkok, in Cambodia, and Thailand. So I guess the preliminaries are going to be in Cambodia, and then they move the finals to Thailand. Okay, can we
do they pay for all the girls' air travel?
No, are you kidding? No, MGI is too cheap for that. No, what?
Wait, they make the girls go to prelims in one country and then fly to another country for finals?
No. The organization will pay for that, of course, because it's part of the franchise fees already. That's what you get. No. So what they do is that, this is the first time it's going to take place in 2 countries. Do you remember originally it was Myanmar who was supposed to host the pageant? And then they decided to drop Myanmar because of the political crisis going on. It's too dangerous to hold a pageant there. Okay.
And the girls couldn't wear swimsuits there, right?
No, that's Indonesia, which is a Muslim country. No, Myanmar is okay. Myanmar is a Buddhist country, so it's okay to wear swimsuit. But anyway, so they decided to hold a pageant this year back to Thailand. And I don't understand why Nawat, the owner, couldn't hold it, every almost every year in Thailand because he just have a new MGI hall or stadium, correct? I think. And
An
he has
office.
an
He built an
office. He
office,
built an
the
office and
headquarters.
yeah, and also there's a theater that goes with it.
No, but that's rented. That's not his.
Oh,
That's
okay.
leased. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, he could have leased that one, but he doesn't want to spend too much money because it's too cheap. So that's why he's been aggressively pursuing other countries to host this pageant because he doesn't want to spend any more dime. So I think that's one of the issues why it was returned to Thailand. And they were able to convince Cambodia to host the pageant. So anyway, so far, as of August 23rd, 2024, confirmed participation, and 12 countries still have to crown their reps. So this is a very low number. 46 plus 12, that's a very low number this year. So I don't know what happened. Okay. Um, okay, so here are my top 10 favorites so far. Okay, if you guys are paying attention, Miss Grand Spain, Susana Medina, she's 25. Gaspar, check out Miss Grand Spain, Sofia Medina. She is gorgeous, stunning. Oh, guess who's watching? Our dear friend Peter Cerrito. Peter,
Yeah,
he's asking, where's MGI going? MGI is going to Thailand, Cambodia. That's where he is. Okay, quick comment about Peter. I invited Peter to show up, but he has to decline because he said he's no longer the director of the Pageant Institute, and somebody else has succeeded him. It's Brooke Murray. So I told Peter, that's fine. In my next group chat, I will invite Brooke so she can introduce herself and she can get to know all the other, guests on the panel. So yeah, we're looking forward to meeting Brooke. But Peter, we miss you, darling. We want
Brooke was one of my Miss Continent's title holders, right?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, see, that's Miss Grand Spain right there.
That woman is gorgeous.
Isn't she stunning?
Looking at her.
Yes, she's gorgeous. So she's my number one right now.
Gaspar, I know she's not blonde, but she's gorgeous.
My father's from Spain.
Well, I think great grandfather or whatever is from Spain. So don't try.
I think all of us here have
of Hispanics come from
Puerto Ricans. We are
all of us
European,
here
Africans,
have Spanish connections. I think all of us here. Yeah, we all have been oppressed by the Spaniards at one point. Yeah, we're free. We're independent. Woohoo.
Okay, who's your
thank God?
Okay, so what are your
thank God for our Spanish heritage that we have beauty pageants because the Spaniards invented beauty pageants.
Yeah.
Okay, so my top 10, Spain, number 1, number 2, followed by Netherlands. My girl, Ashley Brown, Miss Grand Netherlands. She won the Miss Grand Voice competition. She's amazing. I interviewed her, and I'm going to interview her again. Cuba, my girl, Miss Grand Cuba.
Who owns Miss Grand Cuba?
Lourdes, Lulu Feliu. Check her out. Lulu, Lulu, Feliu, Felio. I interviewed her last year. I love her personality. I think she's amazing. She's something about her that's charming. And I judged Miss Grand Cuba last year. She was the first runner up. And then when we asked her, okay, what contest did you want to compete in? She, without hesitation, she said Miss Grand International. And now I understand, why she was appointed as Cuba's representative this year because of her personality. And she has that charming grand personality that Nawat will like. Number 4 is France. Have you seen France? She's a black girl, African, Safietou Kabengele. She's 26. Another short-haired gal, Gaspar. Okay. Gorgeous, beautiful face, high cheekbones.
Yeah, but she's stunning.
She's stunning. She's stunning.
Mhm.
My number 5 is Miss Grand Dominican Republic, Maria Felix, 24, gorgeous brunette. Number 6, Indonesia, Nova Liana. Now, a lot of Indonesian fans don't like Nova only because they think, well, her director, Ivan Gunawan, and the last 3 girls that he had sent to MGI have gone under the knife. And that's why a lot of Indonesian fans don't like him, because he tend to tell these girls to have some surgeries. And some of these surgeries are not even necessary. Okay. And they all start looking like Latinas, glamazons. Okay. So everything looks plastic. Nothing is natural anymore. But anyway, I love Nova. I think she's gonna do very well. Number 7, hello, Miss Grand India. Did you guys watch Miss Grand India 2024?
She's
This girl
stunning.
is gorgeous. Her name is Rachel Gupta. She's only 20, tall, and I featured her on my Instagram, and she automatically liked it, and she sent me a sweet message, a direct message. Oh, thank you
Ooh,
so
she's
much.
beautiful.
She's
India.
gorgeous. So
Yeah, India is gorgeous.
she's gorgeous. So she could be in the top 5, and who knows, maybe win this time. My number 8, of course, our American girl, USA, Cora Griffen. Cora is
Georgia
28.
Beach.
There you
Georgia
go.
Beach.
There you go. We love USA. Number 9, I'm sure Brian will like this.
U.S.
USVI.
Virgin Islands.
Samantha Keaton is my number 9. She's beautiful. And number 10, Brazil. Talita Hartman, 27. Even though Brazil changed its national director, because MGI dropped Enrique Fontes earlier this year, and they replaced him with this guy named what's his name? Evro Hanzi or something like that.
Mhm.
Nevertheless, they chose a beautiful, stunning girl who could easily, again, make the cut this year. So those are my top 10. Spain, Netherlands, Cuba, France, Dominican Republic, Indonesia, India, USA, USVI, and Brazil. Who's next?
I will.
No, and May.
Okay. So, for me right now, it would be India, Spain, France, Brazil, Curacao, Venezuela, Thailand, because they're going to stick Thailand regardless.
Sure.
Indonesia, even though particularly when she won, I really didn't like her. But they've made the tweaks necessary and she's looking better. I just didn't like her facial wise. Puerto Rico and last Dominican Republic.
I don't mind a little plastic surgery.
Yeah, I don't mind either. If you need to fix something, fix it. Go for it. But for me, the winner for Grand, again, we have to see the prelims and stuff like that. But for me, is India.
India is stunning.
Yeah. India
is stunning.
It's between Spain or India. A lot of people like both.
It's exactly.
Like
it's going to be India and Spain. I feel those are the two to beat.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
those
good
are the
choices.
front runners.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of plastic surgery, raise your hand besides Gaspar if you've had plastic surgery.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah, these are natural.
Before I attended Miss USA, I went to a esthetician in my area, and I had my first Botox. I had this prominent 11 lines, but now they're less obvious because they used to be very deep. So I asked her, can you apply some Botox here? Because I really want to look my best. And I also wanted some Botox in my forehead, but she said no, because sometimes when you put Botox in your forehead, it will cause your eyes to droop like that. And I didn't want to look like that going to Miss USA. So she just did the 11 lines, and they're less visible. See? Just great. So who knows? Maybe next time I'll have my forehead lines done. And then I also had, eyelid surgery like 4 years ago, and to get rid of my eye bags. and also, you know, the drooping lid right here.
I
So
did that 2 years ago.
you did? Yeah. How much did it cost you? Just curious. It cost me like
Oh,
it cost me like almost $8,000.
it cost me $1,000.
Where did you go? Mexico?
No, I went here to a Texas plastic surgeon.
Who this?
Yeah, was it was it a certified surgeon?
Yes. But you know what it was? I only had to pay the deductible for my insurance because I said it was hard for me to drive.
Oh, there you go. See, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's why, you know, I don't have anything against plastic surgery. Do if you can afford it, do whatever you can do to make yourself, you know, feel better or look better. I did it for myself. I didn't do it for my partner. I didn't do it for anybody. I felt, you know, you reach a certain age when you feel like you're looking much older. By the way, I don't have anything against aging. You know, we all eventually will grow old and will age, but it's there's nothing wrong with trying to look more
Maintenance.
youth. Yeah, maintenance and trying to look more youthful. Okay.
Exactly.
I just had a neck lift.
You did?
The what?
Wow, good job.
I
Great
had a
job.
neck lift.
But wait a minute.
Nice.
I heard that if you're going to have a neck lift, you should also have a facelift. It should be done together. Because if you only do a neck lift, the rest of your face will just look weird. Everything is going
So
down here, but your neck is going up. So you
I
have
had
to
a lower
everything.
I had a lower facelift and a neck lift. So I guess eventually I'll do a upper facelift, but I don't need it yet.
Okay.
So I did do a lower facelift and a neck lift.
Yeah. But you know what? You guys have heard of Temu, right? That Chinese it's like Amazon, like eBay, Temu.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with Temu.
I
I'm
heard they steal your credit card info.
uh, I don't know, but so far everything's so far so good. So I've been buying all my skincare products from Temu, like collagen creams and neck creams.
I'm scared.
They're working. I mean, they're all made in China, and in a way, I feel guilty because you know I'm buying all these stuff from the enemy. But you know what? Who cares? I mean,
All for beauty.
yeah, exactly. If you can afford it, why would you want to spend $1,000 for like, you know, skincare products if you can get them for like $25, right? You know, from the Chinese, whatnot, you know.
I'm gonna try Temu.
Yeah, try Temu. It's great. That's where I got some of my shirts that I bought that I took with me to Miss USA. I bought a pair of shoes and whatnot. So yeah, they're very, very, very affordable. Don't get shocked. Check it out. Check it out. Sometimes it's better than Amazon and cheaper
Yeah.
too. All right. So Luisito, mi amor, who are your top 10 for Miss Grand?
I don't have my top 10 yet. I'm waiting, to be honest
How
with
dare
you,
you?
because
You did not prepare for this group chat.
I prepare for this group chat, but you know how I am that sometimes it's like, yeah, I don't have my 10s yet. Honestly, my front runners right now to win are India and Spain. Um, I don't have, I mean, Thailand is okay, but I don't feel that she's that strong. But Spain and India, facial wise and beauty, they are the strongest one. Um, that's what I need to say. Yes, some people have been getting messages because I worked with Lulu last year, of course. They asked me if I have her in my favorite. I said that she's gonna be in my list no matter what because I work with her and she had that special factor that she really wants to be represent Cuba and Grand and she had her dream come true. But I need to be objective. Right now, we need to be realistic and the contenders when it comes to height, beauty, and everything, India and Spain are coming with everything and anything. And of course, I need to add my beautiful Georgia Peach, USA. I think she's gonna do great over there. Um, Dominican Republic is beautiful. Venezuela is beautiful as well. I'm waiting for Mexico. Mexico has Lupita hasn't announced yet. That is the reason I cannot put my list together yet until I see everybody.
Yeah.
But my first two, like to win, India and Spain as of right now.
Right. You know, I mentioned earlier that 12 countries still have to crown their reps. Guess one of the last countries to crown their rep is Philippines. They will not have their pageant until September 27th.
Why are
Go
they waiting
figure.
for so long?
Look, I don't understand why the Philippines is waiting this long, this late, you know, in the game. they should be picking the girl right now and give them enough time to prepare. So I think Philippines will be out this year again. Sorry.
Wait, did Philippines make it last year?
No,
she didn't place.
No. She didn't place because she was a bitch, basically. No, she was. Yeah. Just ask Summer Smith from Crown Sisters. She went there to cover the pageant, and that girl had an attitude.
She was left.
I think she was the worst.
When they
she was the worst
the
Filipino representative ever to any pageant that I know.
Who runs
But
Miss
she
Grand
was
Philippines?
late for every event.
She was late for every event, and she was not. She didn't want to talk to anybody. She was always looking at her iPhone. She would always dismiss people. And when her name was not called in the top 20, she stormed out of the stage.
Left.
She left.
Who's the director of Miss Grand Philippines?
It's Arnold Vegafria, who also owns Miss World Philippines. So he runs Miss World Philippines organization, and then he crowns like several girls during the event. That includes Miss Grand. But this year, well, 2 years ago, they MGI required him to do a separate pageant for Miss Grand Philippines. So that's why it's dragging forever. We don't know whether or not it's going to happen. Maybe they're going to end up like appointing somebody. Who knows? And if that happens, they better appoint somebody who's really, really good. Okay.
But I have a question to ask, because from my understanding last year, and that's the reason why Noemi did the pageant, I thought that one of the requirements to keep the license is to do a national pageant, not appointing. So that's kind of interesting to see some of the countries appointing people.
Yes.
Now what
specifically ordered
said that they needed to do a pageant. It's mandatory.
Right. I don't know. It's not very consistent. It's the same thing.
It's not consistent. It's not consistent.
It's the same thing with any pageant. Miss Universe, allows appointees and whatnot.
Yeah, but there's those licenses are like $10,000 from these countries that never competed before. Somebody can buy the license for $10,000, go on whatever.
Okay, reading some of the comments. Peter says, "Hey, Cambodia, yum yum, lots of fried insects." Yeah, Pageant Empress George, Spain is holding hands with India as of now. They're the strongest MGI girls. Peter, wouldn't be surprised me if my great granny got impregnated by a Spanish priest.
Oh my God!
You know what? Everything is possible. Ronaldo, have you seen Miss Grand India? Yeah, she's gorgeous, along with Spain. Yeah. Brian, let's go. Miss US Virgin Islands. Yeah, let's go. USVI. Syed, love from Pakistan. Miss Universe Pakistan 2024 is a standout. Yes, she is.
Yes.
Peter, I need to get my boobs done. Go ahead, honey. Nobody's stopping you. Go for it.
What size, Peter?
Yeah, what
Don't
size?
Go too big.
D cup.
Double D.
Double D.
Noemi, did you ever run Miss Grand Cuba?
Yeah.
For 10 years.
Why did you give it up?
I didn't give it up.
She was outbid, I think.
I was outbid.
Yeah. Money.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because this is the thing. That's a yearly contract. But Noemi has been the only person that holds the license for so many years, given the first Miss Grand Cuba and finalist, and she was the one that was able to get through her delegate the best swimwear.
What do you think the new person is paying for Miss Grand Cuba?
I have no clue.
Give me a ballpark.
What is the minimum though?
10,000. 10K. 10K was last year.
So it would depend on. It's a sliding scale depending on the size of the country. I would think.
It depends on the size of the country, but it also depends on the bidding. I mean, if somebody else is interested, then the price goes higher. Then they'll jack up the price.
So it doesn't matter if you're a lousy director, as long as you can give them more money, you're in. You're fine.
That sucks.
Yeah. So you wonder about the whole idea of like loyalty, and I think Noemi has been loyal to MGI for so many years, but only to be betrayed and offer the franchise to somebody else because that other person offered more money. So,
but that is the reason why.
And he did not even put up a real pageant. He just appointed the girl Lulu, who competed last year.
Well, obviously, because he wasn't going to. That was the whole point. But I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah,
because there's legal stuff.
Noemi, I love you.
Would you take it back if you got the opportunity?
Well, Noemi would have to work really, really hard or end up marrying Raul. And we're still working on that, girlfriend.
Is Raul not married?
Yeah, he is. We're just joking.
Oh,
It's a joke.
We're just joking.
I
Okay,
mean,
Pageant.
let's be honest. Before we move to Cosmo or international, let's be honest. For Asians, one of the things that works in pageantry is it's a business. I mean, look what happened with the director for Brazil. Everybody was shocked. I mean,
Yeah,
that
our good
was
friend
the
Rika.
shocker of the century.
I know the new director of Brazil.
Yeah, but no, I'm
He's
talking
a
about the
douchebag, I
loyalty.
heard.
That is the reason why one of the good things about Miss International is that when they have a director, they are loyal to them no matter what. That's one thing that Miss International has that is good. And that is the reason when all these pageants like Miss Grand International, Miss Cosmo right now that's doing their first edition, these people came from Miss Universe era. And because they were not loyal to them, they decided to create a new pageant. Look what happened with Grant. Just because something happened with Miss Universe organization, he created Miss Grant, and look how he is. Now Cosmo is doing this. So at this point, it's all about loyalty. At the end of the day, there's something that you cannot remove. If you are not loyal to, like I did in one of my life about what happened in USA, you need to protect your people. You need to protect the people that help you to promote your brand. When you are loyal to them, you are gonna be blessed. And that is the reason why Miss International is still in the map, just because they are loyal to their directors, no matter what they do in the country. But at least when you have people trying to get certain license, but they are loyal to the people that have the license. They don't let them go unless they go on their own accord. And I think that was the only thing that kind of shook me last year when I saw what happened with Brazil after country of the year and all the things that they did, and Brazil given the crown, and she did a good job as Miss Grand International. And out of the sudden, the director, boom, they choose somebody else. That was one thing that kind of shook me when that happened.
Brazil Universe director Rafa is a very nice guy.
What is his name? Because it used to be a Brazilian TV network that used to own it, I think. And then they had a televised show last year, and they sent, instead of that beautiful mother who everybody wanted to win, they chose this 19-year-old girl who didn't place. So even though she was beautiful, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Pageant Empress Temu gives 50 to 75% off on Friday special. I bought my outfit for MJ yesterday. LOL. Yes, yes. If you guys want great bargains, great stuff, go Temu. I totally agree. Actually, my new shirt, silk shirt, arrived today for like $2.99. It's this 19th century style with ruffles and this high collar, and I plan to wear that in Mexico. So I can't wait. It looks
I bought a black
very, very expensive.
I mean, I know Gaspar is here, but I have a friend that he's a great designer. He dressed Miss Universe and Miss USA, Alonso. So if you guys reach out to him too, he's a great designer as well. And
okay. Will do. Retro Glamour. Did we talk about Cosmo already? No, not yet.
No.
Coming soon, so stay tuned. Peter wants a double D.
Okay.
I told you, double D.
Peter transitioning.
Double D.
Stop
Yeah.
competing.
Peter is transitioning. Yeah. Her new name is Peterina.
Peterina Kornikova.
Wait, are you guys being serious?
I think he's just kidding.
Okay.
He's kidding.
Gaspar, you're so gullible. My God.
Sometimes.
Peter says no such thing as loyalty with MGI. Case in point, Noemi and Enrique. It's true about international being loyal, even if the director is no good, and even if it's to the detriment of the brand in their respective market, they will stay loyal. Okay, well, every pageant is different. Every pageant.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Cosmo now. Miss Cosmo is expected over 100 contestants this year, says Pageant Empress. The owner is so handsome. Yes, he is.
He is a
He's
hottie.
like,
Who's the
Yeah.
owner? Let me look him up.
what is his
He's
name
a
again? Yeah,
hottie.
could you, George, could you type in the name? George, could you please type in the name of the owner, Miss Cosmo?
Gaspar,
Yeah,
you
he's
want to go to
Vietnamese.
Vietnam?
He's
You want to
Yeah.
under
go with
30.
me?
He's very young. He's under 30 too.
I got an apartment already reserved.
Oh my God, I want to go with you.
In
I'm
Vietnam for
leaving on the 30th of September. Get on board.
Wait. To go to Miss what pageant?
To Cosmo.
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 Wait, how many days is it?
I'm only going for a week.
Only
Okay.
a week?
I just started following Miss Cosmo. Who is the USA director?
The USA director
yeah,
is
no,
the one that used to have Grand USA.
Is it Samantha
Yes.
Elliott? Samantha Elliott is the girl they appointed as Miss Cosmo USA.
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
Hale, the people that used to have Miss Grand United States, now they have Cosmo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
gonna say something about Cosmo.
All right,
Cuba
let's-
is going with force. That girl is amazing. And it's
Who?
only
What?
Cuba,
What?
you know? Cuba is amazing. She is gorgeous. She's beautiful. That girl has a sense. It's just beautiful. Working with her is an honor. Thank you, Noemi, for that, of course, because Cuba is going with everything to Cosmos. That girl can give you Cuban. Her facial beauty can give you Indian, like from India. When Noemi did the announcement, we're still getting messages of how beautiful this Cuban queen is. And I'm so happy because we can promote the real beauty of Cuba, you know, and more to come. She is preparing herself. She's very dedicated, disciplined. She listens. And that's one of the things that we like in our girls, that they listen, they have a thick skin, they do their homework. So I cannot wait to see her doing the fight. Maybe she win the first crown, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, I just want to backtrack some information about Miss Cosmo. As what Pageant Empress was saying, the guy, he typed in the name. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. Huang Tran
San Hong.
Bao. Yeah, at Instagram, it's at Huang Tran Viet Bao. Okay, so yeah, check him out. He looks gorgeous. So earlier I was mentioned that the price includes 100,000 US dollars in cash. So basically, that's it translates to what, almost like $1 million, like over $1 million
Papa, text me that name.
in Vietnamese currency. Okay, well, 1 year of living in a luxury apartment in Vietnam, and the total price will be up to 1 million US dollars.
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Noemi is the national director for Cuba, Miss Cosmo Cuba, and as Luis was saying, she's gorgeous. She's actually on my list. Okay, but before revealing my list, these are the requirements for the contestants. All contestants must be between the ages of 18 to 30. No old gals, sorry.
Thank you, God.
18 to 30. The age cutoff dates may vary by country. You have to be a legal citizen of the country that you're representing. You cannot be illegal alien, okay? You cannot be married. You cannot have children. You cannot be a mother. Transgender women, they can compete, but they need to be legally identified as women to participate in the pageant. And of course, you cannot have any criminal record. All right, those are the requirements. I mean, that's pretty much basic, I think. You know. So I'm glad that Miss Cosmo, to me, with all these requirements, it kind of reminds me of the old Miss Universe before the changes.
Exactly.
So that's why in the beginning, I was kind of like very hesitant about embracing Miss Cosmo, but now, little by little, they're coming up with all this information and they're trying to impress me. So in a way, I'm sort of like impressed.
I'm very impressed. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm excited
Sorry,
to get
Gaspar,
there.
check your Instagram. My apologies.
Is Noemi, how much is
What?
the franchise fee, if you don't mind? Is it free?
It's free for the first year.
It's free for the first year. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So that's good. So here are my top 10. I think the winner this year is going to be Philippines. Atisa Manalo, she's 27, only because she was first runner-up in Miss International 2018. A lot of people love her, and a lot of she has huge
Oh, sorry.
she has huge Vietnamese following. She has huge Vietnamese following, and the organization seems to like her. She was one of the 3 or 4 Cosmo contestants who were invited to Vietnam to promote
Well,
the
everybody was
organization.
invited.
Not
Everybody was invited.
okay.
We had received because everything was going to be taken care of, airfare and hotel and everything. Everybody was invited, but not everybody had their delegates at the time that they were going to hold the press conference. And they told us literally 2 weeks prior to the date. So not even us as national directors were able to go, because they even offered us national directors airfares to go to the press conference. And they were taking care of everything, but there was no way in 2 weeks get on a plane and leave. So I kind of missed that one. But regardless, they opened up an academy. I don't know if you've seen it. They have an academy called Cosmo Academy, and and that's where the headquarters are, and they're preparing girls for, like, they do singing lessons, dance lessons, modeling. They do it's basically kind of like what Miss Venezuela was doing back in the day when she fell.
So they train the girls to be like spokesperson, actress, model, entertainment. Yeah. Okay. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So Philippines, and then I had Peru, Romina Lozano. She was Miss Peru 2018. I think she's gorgeous and strong. I think Vietnam is going to be there. I can't pronounce her name. Gui Xuan Han. She's 22. Number 4 for me is Bangladesh. Farzana Yasmin. She was Miss Universe Bangladesh 2020, Miss International 2023. Beautiful, great stage presence. Number 5 is Thailand. Number 6, USVI, Brian's London Tucker. She's 22. She was amazing. I have Cuba as number 7. Her name is Diamela Medina. She's 22. And I believe she works in Vietnam, isn't she? Doesn't she?
Yeah, she lives in Vietnam.
So she must speak Vietnamese. Or is this
not
fluent, but
not fluent.
I guess, yeah.
Not
okay,
fluent.
so she lives in Vietnam. Number 8 for me is Canada. Her name is Dominique Doucet. She's 28. She has competed in Miss Universe Canada, I believe, twice. I think she made the top 3 last year. Number 9, Netherlands, Serena Darder. She's 24.
I love her.
I love her. She was Miss Super Netherlands 2022. And I was surprised she didn't place in Super National. But then again, she evolved and she looks more stunning this year. So I'm going to reach out to her and see if I can interview her. And number 10, I have Australia. I think she's a blonde. She's 25. Lydia Casely is her name. And I have other alternates like South Africa, Singapore, Indonesia, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Puerto Rico, and Ukraine. So yeah, those are my favorites so far. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay, go.
I have Colombia, Greece, Peru, Chile, Spain, Nigeria, Vietnam, Cuba, Netherlands, and Philippines.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Luisito, mi amor.
I don't have 10. I very picky. I like Thailand.
Who? Thailand?
I love Thailand.
Okay.
Greece, I love her face. There's a blonde one that I was seeing, but I don't know which country she's representing. I cannot find it. Let me show you the picture.
Okay.
I love her face.
Yes.
I love her. This is the thing. I was trying to find her. Announced that Dina, the first one of Miss Exclusive 2024, will be representing
Belgium, right?
Our country.
Miss Belgium?
Let me say.
Miss Exclusive is Belgium, I think.
Okay, so yeah, I like her face.
So they said, they said the main winner to Miss Earth.
Yeah, I love Cuba. That girl, I'm telling you, Rafa, if you have the blessing, when Noemi talk to you, whatever we are able to do like a media tour with her, you will see why. Um, that's what I got. I don't like Philippines. I'm sorry, I don't know. When she went to Miss Universe Philippines, nothing. She just was a Miss International, and that's it. She's not that powerful to me. There was better choices for the Philippines this year to represent in Cosmo, and she's not one of them. Puerto Rico, I'm
Was that
debating on that
hesitation
one.
on your part? You hesitate?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have hesitation with Puerto Rico as
Can I
well.
say my five favorite?
Okay,
Mhm.
go.
Chile, Peru,
Mhm.
Spain, Cuba, and hold on, I'm trying to figure out who this girl is. Nigeria.
I see. You did not like USVI.
I didn't even see who USVI was.
London. Well, I'm reading. Okay, did you read the comments? Is that okay, we're talking about Miss Cosmo franchises are free. Brian says he actually paid for the franchise. Peter, they made Brian pay. LOL. Brian says, Peter, I better place.
I bought
So
the car.
Brian,
I bought the stash.
you've been duped by Miss Cosmo. They didn't tell you it was supposed to be free, but they made you pay anyway. So yeah. Um, okay, so those are actually good choices. And I'm really looking forward to Miss Cosmo this year.
Me
Yeah,
too.
very much, very,
I
very
told
much.
you, Rafa, to come with me. You were like, I am going to Mexico.
Yeah, but between
Rafa is trying to be the
between
new
Miss US,
director for Miss USA.
between Miss
Hold on.
US,
He needs to do some business.
between all the expenses I incurred doing Miss USA and all my MU purchases, I need to save money for Mexico.
You can buy
I'm
your suit, your entire suit in Vietnam for like what, $5?
$5, there you go. Maybe George, the pageant empress, is going to Miss Cosmo.
I'm
Oh,
scared at our hotel for Miss Universe.
You need to hook up with him. George, are you going to Miss Cosmo? Let us know, please. You can hook up with Noemi and with Brian too. Yeah.
Noemi, how much did you pay for the condo?
Oh, for the week, I have it reserved. It's like $540. I have the condo, two bedroom, two bath, full kitchen, living room, the whole 9 yards.
Where is it? What city is it going to be? Is it Hanoi?
It's in Hanoi. It's
Hanoi.
not in Hanoi. It's Ho Chi Minh.
Ho Chi Minh City. Okay.
Yeah.
Formerly
So it's the
Saigon.
host. It's actually the apartment building. It's like apartment slash hotel, how they sell it. That's where the girls are going to be staying.
Okay. So it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so everything is pretty much cheap, I think, in Vietnam.
Super cheap.
You've been there, right? You've been there before.
No, it's going to be my
This is the
first time. I got my visa today.
Oh, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
exciting. See, this is the problem. I had my US passport renewed like less than a month ago. And it says specifically that there's certain countries that would only accept US visa if 6 months have passed from the moment that you got renewed. So it's not even going to be like 5 months. So I can't travel. I can go to Vietnam. That's the problem. I can go to Mexico because they don't have any restrictions,
Mm-hmm.
but not Thailand, Philippines. I can't because
Mm-hmm.
they have all these restrictions, which I think are stupid. So,
That's stupid.
mm-hmm. Noemi, that accent killed me, says Peter. What accent? Okay. Uh, Brian, Brian, reality check, laughing emoticons. George, pageant empress, if Huang, the owner of Miss Cosmo, invites me to his mansion, that I will come to Cosmo right now.
Honey, take a
Oh,
George,
number
Jesus.
what are
because
you
that's a
waiting
long ass
for?
line.
Don't wait to be invited. Just tell
Just
him, ask
appear.
him.
Just
Yeah,
go right
Just
away.
talk
just
him.
Right
go.
away.
You
Yeah,
guys, he's like a child.
be aggressive.
No.
Go, 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 go.
How old is he?
He has to be like in his 30s, right, Rafa?
George, I think he's 29.
He's
That's still
29?
Oh, you mean the owner of Miss Cosmo?
Yeah, he has to be in his 30s.
I think he's like 28, 29. Same
that's
age
a
as me.
child.
Well,
No, he can't
he
be
looks
in
like a
his
man.
That's not
20s.
a child.
He does look like a. He
I
looks,
have children older than him.
I'm sure.
You be a
I'm sure you
daddy.
have belts older than him,
Just
Gaspar.
be a
Gaspar, be a
daddy.
daddy.
Just be a daddy. That's in now.
Well, daddies are big.
Daddies
Gaspar. They love
are
daddies.
big.
Yeah, all the daddies are
Yeah,
in now.
sugar
Daddies are
daddies,
in.
baby. Sugar
I
daddies.
don't want to be anybody's sugar daddy.
We just said daddy.
So
We
if you
didn't say
want
sugar daddy.
Yeah, just a daddy.
sugar
Oh
daddy. All
wow.
right. So yeah, so I can't wait for Miss Cosmo, and of course, again, Miss International Queen Finals is tonight in Thailand. Actually,
Yeah.
it's still Friday evening here in Massachusetts, in America. So, but it's going to be 8 p.m. Thailand time. Okay, later this year.
But
So I
wait, what
can't
time is
wait.
it? What time is the
Eight.
crowning going to be?
The what?
Can we watch it live on
I
YouTube?
think so. It's going to be on
I think
YouTube.
so.
It will be on YouTube. They have their own channel, Miss
Yeah.
International Queen YouTube channel. So it's going to be broadcast.
So is it happening right now?
No,
No,
it's
it's
tomorrow.
going to be.
Okay, so I live in Massachusetts. Okay, if it's 8 a.m. in Massachusetts Saturday morning, it's 8 p.m. in Thailand. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's no, it's 7 p.m. in Thailand. So if it starts at 8 p.m. in Thailand, it's 9 a.m. here in Boston, in
Wait,
Massachusetts.
I just watched prelims. It said that it started at 10 p.m.
Well, that's prelims though. What?
No,
No,
they said
prelims. No, the prelims was actually an afternoon show. It wasn't an
The
evening.
no.
prelims already over.
After prelims, the guy said, "Stay tuned for finals on the 24th. It'll start at 10 p.m.
You mean U.S. time or Thailand time?
Thailand time."
Okay.
What? Hold on.
I'm gonna double check because I don't want to miss it. I'm gonna double check.
Me either.
George says Huang, the Vietnamese Miss Cosmo, is 33 years old. He was born in 1991. I stalked him since he became the show's Vietnam director.
Oh my
Pageant
God.
Empress.
Good job, George.
I
Good job.
graduated high school in 1991.
In
What?
1991. What was I doing in 1991? I can't
I
remember.
don't know. I graduated in 1995 high school, age 17. So
I think in 1991 I was babysitting my 1-year-old nephew at that time.
I was in college.
Yes. And then after you finished college, you competed in Miss Grand Puerto Rico, right?
Well, actually, in 95 was when I competed in Miss Puerto Rico.
In Miss
95.
Puerto Rico, right?
Completely.
Yes. A lot of people
Oh
don't
my
know
God, the
this.
year that I was graduating high school.
Yes. So a lot of people don't know this, but Noemi was a Miss Puerto Rico alumna. She was.
How did you do?
I did good. Actually, I went to an international pageant and won it.
Which
Get
one?
out. You never told me that. Which one?
Yeah, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Is it Miss Caribe Hibiscus?
No, it's not a Caribbean hibiscus.
Oh my God. One of my girls won that title.
Which one is it?
It was Miss Queen something. I can't remember right now.
You don't have
My
the
mom
crown
has-
and the sash? Did you keep it?
It's in storage in Orlando.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
remember that?
You're gonna wear it next time in our next group chat.
You know what? I can.
The
Oh,
You
Minotto.
bought that in Timu?
That's Temu, $3.99.
I did not get this from
Alibaba.
TV.
Alibaba.
Alibaba.
You know that in Alibaba they're selling the Miss Grand crowns?
The real one?
Yes, they're selling the top 10 crowns and the crown for the major title. In Alibaba, they have the
Oh my God, I want one of those grand
Are
top
you
10
kidding?
crowns.
Let me show you something.
There he goes.
It's like $12.
Oh my God, I'm gonna buy one.
I just asked Rachel next year to give me one of to order a crown for me.
Can you ask her for one for me too?
I don't know if you guys recognize this.
What is that?
Which one is that one?
Is that Venezuela? No.
No.
Sorry.
You disappear because of your background.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
What
I don't
crown?
remember that.
So this is part of the national costume that Miss Universe Russia 2017 wore. And it was auctioned off by the Miss Universe organization. And I loved it so much that I ended up purchasing it.
Oh my God. How much did you pay for that?
eBay. Nah, $395.
Just
Yeah, it's I just
Okay.
love the artistry and the artwork.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
But it's not very comfortable when I put it in my head because it has all these like pins and stuff.
Oh yeah, because that's a yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love it. This is one of my favorite.
This is the crown that I got sued for.
Oh, is that Miss World?
That's
That's Miss World.
the
Julia
crown that
Morley.
what?
That's the
Auntie
crown you got
Julia
sued
Morley. That's the Miss World crown, the fake
What
one.
do you got sued for?
Because my teen pageant was too close to the Miss World title, Miss Teen World.
So anyway,
Oh.
if I become really desperate and poor, I'm going to auction it off. But I don't want to part ways with it because it's so
No.
beautiful. It's just
Keep it.
gorgeous.
Keep it. Keep it.
Keep it.
Very pretty.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me
you
show
need
us
to
your
get
crowns.
I have about 6 crowns. I don't collect crowns like
But
Poppy does.
Mm-hmm.
You Gaspar, you collect crowns, don't you?
No, sometimes girls just give me their crown that they don't really like.
Okay. Because it's so cheap.
Like Kitty Blair gave me her teen crown and her sash.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, I have it right
Oh,
here.
please, I want to see it.
What? You have
Wear it,
teddy
wear it,
bear crown,
wear it.
Zach?
Wear
I
it, wear
can't.
it. Okay, George is saying the finals for MQI is August 24th at 8 p.m. on YouTube, 10 p.m. on television. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
That was another thing. I mean, when Rachel did the Miss Grand USA, they have the crowns. They were beautiful. They have all the crowns and everything. So I love that part. Oh my God.
It kind of looks, yeah, it's kind of looks, it's fading.
So the original ones, if you guys can see, the stones are blue and AB.
Yes, I can see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew that before until I got this one.
It looks heavy.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Looks what?
It looks heavy.
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 It is heavy.
Yeah, you know what? I actually prefer that design is compared to today's design, which is by the Sash company, the Sash factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
No,
I don't like it. I don't like
this
today's
one.
Sash. I prefer the old one. Yeah.
The old ones are
And then
better.
you know they gave her a knockoff.
Like a tiara or
You mean like
whatever.
a replica?
They gave her a replica, but they also gave her a little real they gave her a real Mickey Moto tiara, but it's much smaller, but they gave her a fake replica.
Okay. Well, that still looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Did
So
it
you
come
had the fake replica
did it come with
you.
a box?
Yes, her tiara replica is actually in my safe deposit box.
Okay.
So she gave you that too? Oh my God.
She did not have a good year.
Why? Spill the tea, please.
I mean, she was accused of doing drugs.
Really? What year was this? 2006, right?
She had what's her name?
Tara.
Tara Connor's year. So
And
because
Zuleika Rivera was Miss Universe, and that's the reason why they needed to move them from whatever to a different place, because that was the year of the scandal.
Miss Puerto Rico that year, I know you two are Puerto Rican, but she was so fucking mean.
Zuleika. Yeah, we
Zuleika,
talked about that, remember? We talked about
that. She was mean.
Why?
So the cleaning lady took a brush. It was either Katie's brush or the other girl's brush, and they put it in her room. So she was like, whose blonde brush is this? And she threw it at us.
I remember you told us, yeah.
And me and Katie were like, oh my God. So yeah, she was not nice.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, she was 18 and Katie was 19.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then I rode with Katie back in the limo right after she was crowned in Palm Springs. And Zuleika was there because she had just won Miss Universe and they flew her directly to Palm Springs. We were in the car going to the after party and she was on the phone with her dad and she said, Miss Teen USA no más bonita. And Katie was like, I understand Spanish. I'm from Texas originally. So that's how the year started.
Like, did you just insult me?
That's how the whole year started. She was not nice to Katie at all.
And then what happened after her reign? She marries a baseball player, I think. And then she had a child with this guy, and then they got divorced or something.
Yeah.
And then she tried it out in acting in Hollywood and whatnot. She failed. And then what is she doing there now? She's gone out with like 4 different guys in
No, she got married recently.
The baseball guy said she was mean.
Yeah. But you know what? She still looks gorgeous. She can compete.
She looks amazing.
She's amazing. I mean, she works out like practically every day.
I will say though, her evening gown presentation is by far one of my favorite evening gown presentations of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if she still has that gown?
No,
or did
Carlos Alberto has it.
Carlos Alberto has it, and then they cut it, and then they reused it again because they make it short for for a red carpet for an award. She used it, but was shorter.
Okay.
It's like technically to showcase, like, yeah, she gained weight, but look at her body right now, bitches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why would he cut that short? Why wouldn't he just make a short version of that?
I think they cut. I mean, I don't know.
Good question. I would have kept the original. I would not have altered it because it's an icon. I mean, it's just like
it's iconic.
One of the best gowns ever on a Miss Universe stage.
Best gowns ever.
They should like put it in a museum or something for future generations to appreciate and enjoy.
Yeah.
You know,
but
is Carlos Alberto still in business?
That she was the same. That's the reason why she won Miss Universe at age 18. But
is Carlos still in business, Noemi?
Who?
The guy who made her gown.
Carlos Alberto, he's still.
Yeah, Carlos Alberto is still in business. He's still designing pretty good.
He's actually going to be doing some gowns for Miss Mexico Universe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Carlos Alberto also has done some amazing transformation. He used to be heavy and big, but he started going to the gym and he lost all that weight, and now he's a muscle man. He's like muscular. Yeah. So
wait, I gotta find his Instagram.
He's a nice guy. He's a very nice guy. He's
Carlos Alberto is just an amazing
very
guy.
Sweet, very nice.
I had the blessing to work with him when I was in Puerto Rico.
Yep, same thing with Hector.
He's a sweet guy.
Yeah, very amazing. Frank says, I've actually gone out clubbing with Zuleika in Los Angeles. She was a party girl. Yeah, we sort of got an impression. Does anyone know the host hotel for Miss Universe? Isn't it Intercontinental?
That's what I've heard.
Yes, I believe so. I think it's on their Instagram. They did announce it.
I probably just missed it. Yeah, it's yeah. Brian says, yes, Carlos Alberto did Miss Universe USVI gown. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, that's
Brian,
another girl to look for is the new Miss Universe US Virgin Islands. Stephanie Harunda or something like that. She's gorgeous. Just another girl that we need to watch out for. And she was crowned like a few days ago. Yeah. So yeah, Hotel Intercontinental in Mexico City is the are we gonna stay there in the hotel? I think I'm gonna stay at the hotel. It's always better to stay in the hotel where the girls are staying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know. I mean, that's what I did, in Miss USA when I went to I stayed at a Biltmore hotel and I just like stalked the girls, whoever was available. I just approached them and did an ambush interview with them. So that's fun. That's really fun.
Hey, I
I
want to
think,
congratulate Brian because Brian have another franchise, by the way, and he's queen for Cosmo. I completely forgot. Cosmo, she's US Cosmo.
well,
She's
he
really
has
beautiful
Cosmo,
too.
Grand, and Miss Charm. Brian, don't you have Charm too?
What's
They
charm?
just announced
Miss
it.
Charm. Oh, we forgot about Miss Charm. Damn it. Yeah, should we talk about Miss Charm briefly? Okay, this
Not
is what I had.
yet because they don't know when they're gonna do the pageant. I'm tired of them.
Miss Charm was supposed to take place in Los Angeles on August 24th, but was canceled again. Okay.
Again.
They never something has to do with the visa again. That's the same excuse they
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah.
Rumor has it that the new host country is the Philippines. So who knows? I don't even like know what to believe anymore.
But this is the thing, like Noemi and other people were going, even Noemi invited me to go over there since I didn't ask for the dates because they automatically boom cancel again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Brian mentioned his other franchise is Universal Woman USA.
Okay.
Universal Woman USA. So I'm glad that you're
What's
doing
Universal Woman?
Universal Woman is a pageant that was you're
That's
so
what I
out of the loop,
said.
Gaspar. Oh my God. Uh, Woman is an year this year was is organized, and her name is Carolina Cuartas, she's a businesswoman based in London, and she started this pageant for women between the ages of 25 to 45. And there are no restrictions besides the age limit. Trans women are allowed, divorced, married women, mothers are allowed, whatever. No height requirement, no weight requirement, etc. So it's a good pageant, very decent, that I've been following it. And
I can't even find their Instagram.
Universal Woman or official
Okay,
or something like
let
that.
me find it for you, Gaspar, and I'll send you the screenshot on
Oh my God,
IG
Gaspar,
like I
what's
did with the
wrong with
other one.
you? You're so out of the loop.
The thing that happens, Rafa, is you need to invite him more in this live with us, so he will be like up to
No,
it.
what he needs to do is he has to do his research. Damn it.
Is it Miss Universal Woman Petite?
No, Universal
No,
Woman official.
hold on. I'll send
Universal
you the
Woman
screenshot
official.
right now. Give me
Yeah.
a moment.
There's
Sorry,
Check out
so
guys.
many.
I,
it says
I'm
Universal
helping my
Woman,
friend
Universal
Gaspar.
Woman, Miss Universal Woman. Anyway, so while you do that, Miss Charm, okay, rumor has it
Now,
that the
what the
country.
hell is Miss Charm? Do we get charms at the pageant? What the hell is that?
No, wait a minute. Fun
Why?
fact, it used to be called Miss Charm International, but they dropped International and now it's called Miss Charm, which I think is great, okay? Because a lot of pageant organizations are abusing the word international. So I kind of like Miss Charm. And I think Miss Grand should do the same thing too. Instead of Miss Grand International, just drop International and just call it Miss Grand. Because it's more fun, it's more popular. All right. So anyway, we don't know the exact date, but they're saying is the Philippines is going to host, but it's too vague. Everything's too nebulous. But so
They don't
far,
know.
I only had like top five for now. Okay.
I mean, I didn't even know there was a pageant called Miss Charm.
Oh my God, girl, where have you been? I'm gonna slap you. All right.
Okay,
Okay, now you
Gaspar, I'll
do.
send you all the screenshots.
I now now you do. See, because like
Oh,
last year, I actually vlogged about Miss Charm. I was actually promoting
I
it.
know.
Remember, I was
mm-hmm.
promoting it, but then again,
Yes.
I gave up on the organization because never ever, none from the organization ever replied back to me or acknowledged me. And I said, you know what,
Mm-hmm.
F you, who cares about you? You're nothing. If you don't acknowledge your fans, if you don't acknowledge the media, you're not going to go anything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They need to change their attitude if they really want to be successful. So anyway, my top five are USA Angel Reyes. She's 29. She competed in Miss USA 2021, 2022.
Yeah, during the COVID.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
she was top five. Uh, Followed by Philippines, Kayla Jean Carter. She competed in Miss Universe Philippines. She made the top 15, top 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then Puerto Rico, Carolina Gomez, 27. She's beautiful, gorgeous. Paraguay, Leah Ashmore.
Is this for Charm or is this for Universal Women?
This is Miss
No,
Charm.
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 Are you losing your listening comprehend skills? Charm.
I'm not doing this.
Miss Paraguay, Leah Ashmore, 29. She was Miss Universe Paraguay. She did not place in Miss Universe, but I think she will place in Miss Charm if there's only 20 contestants. And then New Zealand, look her up. Georgia Waddington, gorgeous blonde. Gaspar, you're gonna love her. She's 22. She was formerly Miss New Zealand 2023. So those are my top 5 for now. Okay. Brian says I'm not interested in Miss Charm at all. I think a lot of people are not interested.
No, they're turned off. I think everybody got turned off.
Yeah, because they've been all inconsistent. And to me, they're like a ghost organization. Nobody ever responds. What kind of an organization is that?
Yeah.
Let's
go to international. Miss International. We haven't spoken about
that. I want to be the director of Miss US International so bad. I've emailed and messaged every single person from their website, and I have gotten no response.
Well, keep pushing.
Yeah, keep pushing.
You need to did you contact Stephen Diaz directly? I told you to contact him.
Can you tell him to answer my messages?
Well, we're not friends. He hates me.
I was thinking a message.
Because I've been critical of the way he handles
hey, things. Stephen, I know Bridge has the franchise, but Gaspar wants to talk to you about it.
Well, no, she gave it up.
She did?
She's going to give it up. This is her last year.
Really? Why? She tired of it?
Yeah.
Well, girls don't ever do well. I would be tired of it too.
Well, she hasn't really done much.
Well, she's not interested.
No.
She's lost interest. She's lost interest.
What's happening?
Spill the tea, please.
I used to work with them, and I love Brit. She knows I love her, and I love the pageant system. But this is one thing. If you don't put the effort on your delegates and you just send in somebody just to go,
and
so you need to have a director that really wants to choose a winner that is going to do well and is like going to fight to play. So they sent amazing delegates in the past that made it beautifully. One of my girls through her, when she had Miss Landscape International before disappeared because of COVID, my girl won that pageant in China. So she had good franchise, but at the end of the day, you don't just compete and choose. They choose a queen just to be the queen for 12 months and that's it. You need to choose somebody that really wants to work.
Mm-hmm. And didn't she also have Miss Super International?
She had Super
National before.
She used to have Supra and Kelly.
And tourism. I think she had U.S. Tourism International.
Didn't she also have Grand?
No.
Only
international, supranational, and tourism.
Yeah, but Supra, I don't think she has Supra. No, she doesn't have Supra anymore. She dropped Supra.
No, that's what I said. She dropped it.
Yeah, she have one of the tourism, whatever, because I don't know how many tourism competitions are today's day. Miss International Tourism, she used to have Landscape, not anymore because we don't know what happened.
Who has Miss USA Supranational?
Some guy.
Yeah. But
that
is the thing. I mean, at the end of the day, you need to have, I don't like it that, and this is going in general, I'm not talking about her, but in essence, I don't like a state director or national director that is only content to have a delegate, but they don't look for a delegate that is going to do their job. Content doesn't work for me. If I'm going to have a contestant, I'm going to dedicate myself. And that is the reason why at the beginning you said about young people carry the legacy with passion like Brian and any other Rachel and any other young people that are coming up to be that directors or coaches. You need to have that passion. You need to choose a girl that is ready to work. If I'm going to work with the queen, I want to work with the queen that is like, okay, you are the queen of this city, but when you go to state, you need to show them that you are ready to win nationals and ready the week after to go to internationals, not to wait. But some of these state directors or national directors are just content. They
Well,
don't
yeah, I mean,
care if they
yeah.
do well on international level because they don't want the responsibility of promoting the brand. They just want to
That's right.
have the contract. They don't want the work that comes after that. And that is the problem the problem that we have. We have some directors that they just want the delegate and that's it, but they don't want the responsibility that comes if their delegate wins nationally speaking or even internationally speaking. And that is not fair for the people that have knowledge of this business. That is the reason that the pageant business is being so tarnished to this day, because some people are just content. And I don't like content people when it comes to this business.
Well, one thing that really bothers me about some pageant organizations is they do not write a very consistent, clear contract between them and the contestant or the title holders. Okay. If you're gonna crown a girl, why would you not help her or support her after she wins the title? In other words, help her prepare for the international competition, provide her wardrobe, her accommodations, her traveling fees and whatnot. I mean, all those should be part of her prize package. I don't understand some of these organizations that do their job like half done. They don't go all the way. I mean, I think to me that's a scam. Stay away from those pageants, okay? Because if you're not going to support your title holder 100%, what's the point? Okay.
The new Miss US International, I worked with her before, and she has been for years trying until finally she won Miss US International. She is amazing. She's part of the LGBT community. She has a heart. She really wants this job. Hopefully, she gets everything together to do a good representation in Japan. And somebody asked about who's the current director for Miss Supra USA. Is Magali Febles. She had the franchise this year for the first time.
Oh, yeah, that's what Brian wrote.
USA did a great job. I mean, come on, Magali had the first time the Miss International Dominican Republic franchise this year, and she did a good starting point. And now with Supra, USA make it too. So, Magali is one of those directors that she see business, but she know what she's looking for. So that's something that we need to recognize. But then going back to the franchise in USA, I think that is the downfall. We have so much to offer. There's so many beautiful women, but the word content is so there that is the reason why people is like, why Miss USA have beautiful women or whatever, but they don't do well internationally speaking because their national directors or state directors are content. Period.
Well, sometimes it's not entirely the fault of the national director. Sometimes it's also the girl's fault. I mean, of course, there have been many instances where the title holder refused to sign a contract, with the organization.
Yeah, but Rafa, I'm sorry. If I have Gaspar and Noemi competing, and that's one of the reasons why I love when how Grand kind of pick and choose. Even Landscape did the same formula when my girl won. If I'm the director and I'm gonna be in the interview, and I have Gaspar and Noemi, and one of them I perceive that they're just too content for my brand, guess what's gonna happen? I don't gonna hire you. If you're too content, if you come like, I would be happy, but even if I don't win, I would be happy. You know what? Bye. See you later. I need somebody that tells me flat out.
You gotta have them winning.
I'm here because I want that crown. And I will do whatever it takes to win this crown in a respectful way, of course, because I want this job. That's the one that I want. I don't want the one that this is just an amazing opportunity. And even if I don't win or make it happen, I'm just happy to win this experience. F that answer and that content attitude, because you are not spending thousands of dollars and hiring professionals to train you just to be content and a clapper. Sorry. And that's it.
Yeah. Well, well, girls compete in pageants for different reasons. Some girls compete not necessarily to win; they just want to experience the whole thing. And you can tell which girls actually have that hunger for the crown. Girls who are really, really, ready to kill for the crown. You can tell compared to the others who don't care, who are just there for the sake of competing. That's it.
Miss Grand Cuba just started following me.
Because you liked her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, she's super sweet. She's super
Okay.
sweet.
Brian says Magali is hated because she actually cares to prepare her girls.
That's
Yeah, I feel a
true.
lot of that's true. That's true. You have to let your director direct. Yeah, that's true. 100% agree. Because, but at the same time, I think both parties also have to have a clear set of expectations. That's why it's important to have a black and white contract. Okay, if you have to have an NDA or a non-disclosure agreement, then go for it. Go do it. This is to protect both parties, you know? And but I don't like when pageants say, okay, well, you're gonna win this and this and that, but then after the girl wins, she doesn't receive any of the prizes promised or that are stated in the contract, in the agreement. Granted, it's true too that there's certain sponsors who will promise you something, but then withdraw their offer, their sponsorship towards the end. That happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Especially because of the type of winner. Like I remember when, and I love Sophie. I think that she's a beautiful South African queen. But I remember that they needed to fly Madison, the first runner up, to do certain commercials or sponsorship for Chi Healthcare because Sophie has short hair. So that is the thing. I think today's day, with all this inclusiveness that is good in certain ways and it's bullshit in the other way, sorry for my language, if you're going to have sponsors, you need to have sponsors that are open to any type of beauty, because you cannot just lose sponsors just because the winner is not appealing to your brand. So you're going to support a brand as long as they choose somebody that is within your demographic. That is wrong, because today's day, in order for a brand to grow, you need to be diverse when we're speaking about beauty. Okay, you're providing beauty products for people with hair.
But if she's bald-headed and you sell hair care products, that's not their fault.
Yeah, but you can have somebody, there's beauty products for people that are bald.
She was bald-headed.
She wasn't bald. She had hair. Just because was short, Gaspar.
You couldn't flat iron it. They sell flat iron.
You couldn't
right,
even.
so this is
but you can use some products to see how to make that look go. Because you know how many sisters I'm going because of her and other black sisters going natural and short hair.
Not for black women, black hair, textured hair.
I understand, but that would be the best moment. That would be the best moment for that brand to say, let's grab this bull from the horns and let's branch out. If you don't have products for the sisters, then don't get involved.
When we lost Chi, that's when it all started to go downhill, because they used to give so much money for TV production. I think losing Chi was a big disaster for us.
Exactly.
I understand that part, but then again, that is the thing. If you know as an organization that either you cannot reach the sponsorship because you need to choose a delegate that is appealing to all these sponsors, then do it. Or find sponsors that are willing to work with diversity. Because that would be the moment to say, you know what? This is our opportunity to branch out.
I don't think Dark and Lovely was going to give Miss Universe $1 million.
I'm not talking about Dark and Lovely. I'm talking about they could have advantage and try to conquer that demographic, Gaspar.
Yeah, but we need people with money. She had the money.
You know what? Yeah.
Exactly, but they could have branched. It's like Vidal Sassoon. When Miss Universe Dayanara Torres won, and Vidal Sassoon started doing the short hair products, they used our Dayanara with that kinky hair. Thanks to Magali that was straight out.
Maybe she tried to reach out to the black market, but they failed. So that's why
they don't have any products for the black market.
Okay.
The owner of that company is Arab, actually. So,
but they have black people in the Middle East.
But their hair is different.
They're based in Houston, so I know their Chi very well.
Yeah, so you know that Chi's products are more for Western, hair. It's not for textured hair. So, but again, just like Gaspar said, once Universe lost Chi, that it went to hell. Like everything went to hell, and that was their only sponsor that they had And they
Major one.
should have kept it because
And now they lost Muad.
What?
Miss Universe organization lost Muad? No.
Because
No.
I saw Miss Universe wearing a different crown that wasn't Muad in a photo.
Really?
Moad. I thought you were talking about the makeup team. Jesus.
No.
No,
Whoa, let me
Miss
find the
USA,
picture.
Miss USA lost Muad and they replaced it.
No, I think Miss Universe did because the reigning Miss Universe was in a crown that was not Muad.
Huh, interesting. Whose crown was it? George Whittle's?
No, it was the guy who made the Miss Universe, the Miss USA crown.
Yeah,
The one
Ricardo
that broke
Patraca.
5 minutes, 5 seconds after.
It's Ricardo Patraca, who is the same guy who designed the new Miss Supranational crown and the Universal Woman crown, which I think is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, but the crown for Miss USA didn't last too much. They broke right away.
Well, crowns happen, crowns break, accidents happen, but it was fixed. So,
Okay. So
Let me find that picture of Miss Universe in a new crown.
are they gonna have a new crown this year in Mexico?
Dude, it's on the main page.
And how much?
Okay, Gaspar, we got.
Is that what? Okay, let me. I haven't really paid close attention to it.
I didn't pay attention either.
Yeah.
Rafa, I'm texting it to you. That is not the Muad crown.
I know Miss Universe is like dancing.
What are you
with
talking
people
about?
somewhere.
I sent it to you.
To you whom?
To Rafa.
Yeah, that's not the Miss Universe crown. That's a Patraca crown. Ricardo Patraca.
Who?
The guy who designed the Miss USA crown and Miss among other pageants.
Look, she have a new crown. She's using it right now.
a Kenyan crown.
Yeah, she has a new crown.
Now we lost Muad and we lost Chi. We're in danger.
No, I mean, who cares about? I really never liked Muad anyway. Never did.
Yeah, but he donated money to the pageant.
Yeah, so that doesn't mean it's the best.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Money helps running an organization.
I know. That's why you have to raise the franchise fees, right? And
yeah, but if you keep raising the franchise fee, these girls won't be able to compete in the state pageants. That's why our numbers are so low across the board in all the USA state pageants.
It's transitioning. Be patient. I'm sure it's going to be much, much better in the next couple of years. How do we like? Did you guys see the video of Shanice dancing?
I love her.
I love her.
Girl has the moves. She is a sister. She is a sister.
But this is the thing. I think, and God forgive me, I know this is gonna sound wrong, but the political situation with her not being able to come back to her country opened so many doors to her that at the end it's been a blessing, and for the organization too. She's been traveling from here back and forward. I think she is the most traveled Miss Universe as of right now in the history.
She's visited like
one of the best countries. Miss Universe.
Wait, how many countries, Rafa?
30, I think, so far. And then she's going to Zimbabwe. I think she's in Zimbabwe right now. After Kenya, Zimbabwe. Yeah. And I like that she's, finally she was able to do some aerobics by dancing. Exercise, right? For change. Because she's been traveling and not having time to go to the gym. So I'm glad to see her burning off calories.
Well, she's still skinny.
Now she lost weight because of all these movements and dancing and all the stress.
Oh my God.
So. Well, just saying. But she's gorgeous.
You thought she gained weight?
Honey,
yeah, she gained some weight.
She gained some weight.
Her face.
Yes, when she went to was it Indonesia or Philippines maybe? Yeah, she gained some weight. But it was
that's normal. I mean, when you travel and stuff, I mean,
it happens.
Some of the Miss Universe that gained weight, they travel a lot.
Yeah, Zuleika gained weight. Alicia Machado.
Dennis Quiñones gained weight, but they traveled.
Everybody gained weight. They were just not.
I mean,
not visible.
Zuleika was kept in India for 3 weeks or something like that. I read a long time ago. I mean, some of these girls that gain weight is because they travel too much on their body, but then they recover. I mean, look how Dayanara looks, how Denise Quiñones look, how Zuleika looks.
You know,
Zuleika was too skinny the night she won.
Because Magali forced her to stop eating. Basically, that's why she fainted.
No.
She fainted because of the heat and the lights. Remember, she fainted.
Yeah, because of the dress was pure change. But Zuleika was skinny already because she was one of our top models. Zuleika came from Amnesia, one of the top modeling agencies in Puerto Rico. So she was already skinny. It's not like
wasn't she taking some diet pills too? She was swallowing some diet pills, I heard.
No, I mean, from what I understand, she always was skinny because Dalbert was like, look, and Noemi knows that. Dalbert was like, if you are fat. So Magali put her in an exercise program to gain more muscle mass, to be more because she was just already skinny.
Has anybody seen Magali's new face lately?
No.
Which one?
What is the,
she looks much younger.
One? Because every time I
open,
there's something new.
I've lost count.
I don't know. I don't know if it's filter or she had a facelift or anything, but she looks much younger.
Again, which one?
Check out her profile on Instagram. I mean, she also I think she also had a nose job. Her nose looks narrower instead of wider. Yeah, I mean, she's looking good. I mean, she's still a bitch, but, she's a great director.
I mean, but this is the thing that I always say. Nobody's perfect, but she's a businesswoman. She knows what she wants. Even when she was the director in Puerto Rico, she knew, what to do. And she's not like for nobody, but let's be honest. That woman, when she put the eye, she make it happen. Because this is a business.
Exactly. It's all about image. It's all about marketing. If you gain 2 pounds, that's it. You're out. We're gonna lose a lot of sponsors. They don't want to have you be their spokesperson anymore because you're fat. So yeah, girls, easy. Stop eating, okay? Stop drinking water. Stop drinking water 2 days before the swimsuit competition. Otherwise, you're gonna get all these and
don't eat lettuce because
bloated and whatnot. Was that a misogynistic comment that I just made? Let me know.
Maybe, I don't know. Just wait until they watch this video and then you read all the haters and that confirms.
Comments. Brian, we love Chi. Yeah, well, we used to love Chi when we were part of Miss Universe. Now we have Olivia Guido, skincare sponsor. Okay. I mean, I like that they have a major skincare sponsor rather than focusing on hair, which tend to be more controversial because you can't really accommodate all types of hair. But with skin, she has skincare products for all shapes, for a black skin, white skin, purple skin, red skin, brown skin, everything. So I like that.
I love her lightning cleanser.
And yeah, that's true. And she's just a sweet woman. I've met her twice. Miss USA, she was there. I had a selfie with her. She was just very sweet. I don't know, she exudes this ethereal aura every time, she's present in the room.
She's very mahinhin.
She's very mahinhin, which is Filipino for demure.
Yeah, she's very demure and
very demure and
are we gonna do the demure moment?
Comments. Oh my God. Mr. Hung Pham is, thank you for loving Australia for Miss Cosmo. Love you guys. He is Australia's national director of Miss Cosmo. Hi, Hung Pham.
Nice.
How are you? Nice meeting you. I should invite you to my group chat one of these days. Okay, let me know. So it'll be amazing. Oh yeah,
guys, I gotta go. It's been 3 hours.
What? You gotta go?
It's past my beauty sleep time.
Gaspar,
what time is it in Texas?
It's 11 p.m.
Oh, please. Only 11. Okay, it's past midnight in Massachusetts, but Naomi still has to eat her dinner, I think. You haven't eaten your dinner yet?
It's 9 o'clock at night here, so.
So she must be starving. Louise also must be starving. All right, so let's wrap it all up. Guys,
I have a blast every time.
Thank you so
Me
much for
too.
your insights, for your thoughts, for your opinions, for your comments. We may not necessarily all agree with each other, but at least we still remain friends. We still
Of
respect each
course.
other's opinions and whatnot. Again, it's a small pageant community. We all need each other. We all need to support each other. We might have all our differences, but there isn't a day that goes by that we don't kiss and make up. So we always end up kissing and make up, except maybe for Brian and Noemi. So there's a little problem between the two of
Why
you.
won't those two kiss? Why won't you guys kiss and make up?
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, kiss
I
and
don't
make
know,
up.
but hey, talking about kiss and makeup, we forgot about Miss International.
No, we got to do that another day.
International when is international? We don't even know the date. Is it November?
No, it's November. I'll tell you right now. I think it's the 12th of November.
November. What days is it a weekend? I hope so I can
I
watch
don't
it.
I don't have a calendar right now here in front of me.
Okay. All right. And Noemi, just you selected your representative, your Cuban representative, and
Gorgeous.
Shelby's her first name. She's pretty. She's gorgeous. But we need more information. We need more.
Yeah, I'm
more
gonna.
videos and photos posted.
Yeah,
So,
we just announced it yesterday, so you'll be seeing more content.
perfect. That's amazing. Cool. All right. So, people, Critical Beauty followers, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Okay, now I would appreciate it, and your support means the world to me. Thank you, Gaspar. Have a good night, beauty sleep, baby darling.
Bye,
Luis,
guys.
Bye, Gaspar.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
darling.
Bye.
Have a nice weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Soon. Bye, guys.
Good night.